Y'all, let me know if we're live. We should be live. But let me know.
Catch up.
Did you mute me?
No.
Mute me real
Mute
quick.
you? Mute you?
Yeah. Because I'm making a poll right now, and I don't want to get out there.
Mute Hitta. Toby, mute Hitta for me, bro. I can't even do it.
I already muted him. He's already muted.
He's muted for you. He's not muted for the world.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, server mute. I'm tripping. My fault.
I got it, bro. I got it. I think we're live.
There we go.
I think we're live.
We are.
I bet. Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Davy's Dark Tournament, the show where we get you all to jump into our Discord's voice channel and discuss hypothetical matchups in the One Piece verse. You know the vibes. Who you got, what diff, and why. My name is Seb. This is TOPT, and I am joined by a few of my esteemed colleagues, Toby, Hitta, and Twilight Straw Hat. Larry won't be able to make it today, but he did send me his takes and his reasoning, so I'll be reading those in a little bit. But I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday afternoon. Thank you, Christopher, who says that my audio is sounding great. Yeah, I know we were having some audio technical difficulties a couple weeks back, but we're back and we're good. This should be a really interesting matchup, or at least episode of matchups. We have Harald, the King of Elbaf, versus the world's strongest man, Whitebeard. And in our main event and the closer to this season of the DDT, it's going to be Rox Xebec versus Gold Roger. These are two highly debated matchups in the One Piece verse, so I'm really excited to see where you guys land on them. And I'm hyped to talk about them. So, yeah. Like the stream if you haven't already.
It's gonna be a wild one.
Yeah. If you guys want to participate in the DDT, pull up. You'll have to become a server booster or one of our tiered members of Nakama, Warlord, or Yonko on the Discord, but you'll have access to the DDT entrance. And you'll be able to pull up and give your take. Everybody gets 1 minute to discuss who they think wins the hypothetical matchup. And it should be a lot of fun. You know, these takes, people be glazing, people be wilding, people be scaling crazy. We really hope you guys have done your research. I see Larry's in the chat. That's what's up. I know he's heading down. He's doing a lot of driving or he's going to be, not behind the wheel, but he's going to be driving down. So should be a while for him. But in general, I'm looking forward to who wins, man. You guys know who y'all picking? Hitta, Twilight, Toby?
Nah. I was just about to say I'm actually gonna pull a U. Like I feel like both of these could go either way, so I'm gonna see who can sway me more to one side. Give a better argument for him.
Okay.
I got an idea for some of my picks.
Okay. How'd you even know I unmuted you, bro? I'm kidding.
I didn't. I just started speaking.
I did unmute you, though. I did. All right. Yeah, guys, like the stream if you haven't already. I do see a bunch of people in here. If you guys want to pull up to the entrance to the den, the DDT entrance on Discord and be ready to give your take. But I see a bunch of people in here. I see David. I see King Nika. I see Larry's in here. Lelonius Celestial. Mugiwara Van. Nakala J. Straw Hat Covey. Alamide Yusuf. Mr. Aura. C. Christopher, Adidas, Monkey D. Troy, Grim _ Larry's biggest hater, Big Jen. Big Jen was telling me to start now like 2 hours ago. Like, I was working, bro. Y'all be want me to start early on these things. I have work, bro. I have stuff to do. All right. I guess I could read Larry's takes first. I don't know. We don't have a lot of people in there. Any of y'all want to give y'all take now?
I'm assuming you're on the first matchup.
Yeah. I guess you don't know, right? You said you don't know yet.
Yeah. Especially for this one. I could give my take on the second one, I feel like.
Is it normal, Harold?
Yes. So just to give clarification, I'll give clarification for everybody. This is going to be peak for peak. So whatever you deem them at their peak, it won't be Covenant Herald or Dami Reversied Rocks. It will be them as they were with access to all of their fighting capabilities as they normally are. But it won't be like Emu influenced for any of them.
Oh, then this is easy for me.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go Whitebeard.
You going Whitebeard? All right.
Yeah, I think if Whitebeard was like, I heard this legendary fruit over in Elbath, and I want to give it to one of my sons in the crew. If he decided to walk into Elbath and try to go for that fruit, I think he would have gotten that fruit.
Okay.
Even with Loki there.
Okay. Let me put the poll up, man. Let me put the poll up, man. All right. Whitebeard. Ooh. We lose Toby?
Yeah.
Seems like it.
King Harald. What do you think the diff is, Hitta?
I ain't gonna disrespect Harold.
Not
But
like you about to disrespect him. I feel like when anytime somebody says I ain't gonna disrespect, it means they about to say
You're about to
something
disrespect.
disrespectful.
no, I'll give a high. I'll give a high diff.
High diff? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Harold high diff.
Mm.
All right. Let me read Larry's off now, because we don't have a lot of people in the den actually. One of y'all want to make an announcement or whatever that we live? We're doing this. All right. This is Larry's message that he wanted me to read off to the chat. So this will be Larry's vote. I don't know. I actually didn't read these yet, so we'll see what Larry says. Hold on. Why can't I see this? There we go. All right. Larry's message. What up, Nakama? Sorry I couldn't make it to the DDT. I had a death in the family and had to travel for the funeral. Hopefully, Sebastian makes me sound good. And if not, listen, a throat is a throat, and them grapes gotta shake somehow. So here we go.
Man, what?
What is he?
Yes, sir.
Yo,
Yes,
Larry, what are we
sir.
talking about, bro?
I'm gonna let it slide with the circumstances.
What are we talking about?
There. Hey, these are such on words.
Oh, man. He continues. This DDT is wild. I think it's obvious who people expect to win these two matches. But I'm here to convince you it's going the other way. Starting with Harald versus Whitebeard. I've got Harald winning Extreme Diff, and here's why. Just like Mihawk gets upscaled every time Shanks does something insane, the same logic applies to Rox and Harald. Rox low diffed an Admiral early in his career. Not long after, he destroyed a gate of justice. The same Rox clashed with Harald, and their advanced Conqueror's hockey created a 3.1 mile radius shockwave. If the hockey Rox used against Harald is comparable to what he used to destroy the gates of justice, then it's very likely Harald could replicate that level of destruction, especially at the end of his life, which we can consider his prime. And the Gate of Justice feats matter. The Gate of Justice feats matters. In chapter 565, pages 6 and 7, Whitebeard used the Gura Gura no Mi to try breaking through Marineford's walls only managed to dent them. They didn't shatter, and even his crew was shocked. It was stated that the material wasn't ordinary steel. So do we really think the Gate of Justice is made of anything less? Highly unlikely. Finally, Whitebeard was only the right-hand man because Harald never accepted the invitation. And as we know, the right hand is always stronger than the left. Long live King Harald. The long live King Harald is crazy because Larry don't even rock with Harald. That's the craziest part.
You said that for the sake of him being Xebec's rival. That's
Wait,
the reason right there.
what's the matchup? I just got that.
Harald versus Whitebeard.
He chose Harold.
He chose Harald, man.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at that.
All right, listen, I feel like there's an argument to be made for either character, bro, personally.
Yeah, me too.
In each of these matchups. Personally.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I do my DDTs, man. But yeah, I will say Larry scaling Deathbed Whitebeard, what he can do to Harald is a little unfair. I also think it's unfair for him to use the Mihawk scaling when he doesn't typically use that himself. But whatever.
What did he say about Mihawk?
He said if people scale Mihawk to Shanks, Like any feat that Shanks does, Mihawk gets to get the equivalent or whatever. Then we got to do the same for Harold and Rocks or whatever. And I'm like, I guess
wow.
that's not how you typically move, but
Yeah. He's trolling, man. He's trolling.
Hey,
Per
listen,
usual.
the Gates of Justice feat is
Per
real.
usual.
The Gate of Justice feat is real, and it's very possible.
See, that's specifically why for both of these matchups, I can already tell you I got extreme diff on both ends because
Sure.
I genuinely believe in both these matchups. It could swing either way.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got one for Whitebeard and one for Harold. Toby, you giving your take or what?
Yeah, I'll go. I got Harold
Okay.
just because I don't know. I kind of like to appeal to the older guys, and I kind of want to be different. I feel like I ain't gonna lie. This is just me being petty, if I'm being honest, because a lot of people in the new server lately have been like scaling the new guys above the older guys. So I kind of want to be different. Like I'll take the older guy, even though they were technically in the same era at one
I was about
point.
to say, is Whitebeard a
I'm
newer
scared.
guy now?
Nah, he's not the newer guy, but like people scale Whitebeard to the like Shanks and stuff like that, and Harold more so to Rocks because that's who we see him around and stuff. So I'm gonna scale Harold to Rocks, and I'm gonna say Rocks is stronger than Whitebeard, and that Harold beats Whitebeard.
Okay. All right. You think Rocks is still stronger than
Extreme.
Whitebeard?
I think I ain't gonna lie, I'm being petty, bro. I think they're like equal.
Okay.
I think they're equal, to be honest. I am kind of with you on the Roger and Whitebeard grew stronger after God Rally thing.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's why I think they're equal. But if it was just God Rally, then obviously I got Rocks over both.
All right. Harold with the early 2-1 lead. We did get a $5 super chat a little earlier from Larry's biggest hater. It says, I love seeing Rock's stocks plummet every chapter. Hashtag Larry is always wrong. Hashtag Loki over Xebec. Oh, man. I guess.
Manless true to his name.
Loki over Xebec?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I didn't miss that much, did I?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I did, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Gosh, we got what you were saying.
Mm-hmm. We did get another Nakama join the ship in Betty Goodbell. So welcome. Enjoy all the emojis. And then we got 20 gifted memberships from Agent Q. Q, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. That should get some more DDT participants. So every gifted membership counts as a potential entry to the DDT. You don't get a guaranteed spot like you would if you became a tiered member, but join the waiting room and we'll drag you up when it's your turn to give a take. If you guys want to participate and give your take on this. So thank you, Agent Q. That should get a bunch of people in here. Thank you so much. Yeah, throw the Nakama fists up and the W's in the chat for Agent Q. It said big agent. All right. It's 2-1. I think I saw 3D2Y in there first, so let me drag him up. 3D. You there?
Oh shit, I'm in here.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Wait, let me get my speaker on. I can't really hear. Hold on. Where's my speaker?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Barely.
Lock in, 3D. You're not new to this, bro.
No, I know, but I'm using my phone today. Oh man. Okay, well, I'll just say my take, man.
Okay.
So Harold at his peak was bald, and Whitebeard still had hair. So, I mean that does play a big factor, like stress and stuff. Like Harold was stressed all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think.
Yo,
Didn't he shave his head? No, hold on. He shaved his head intentionally. He wasn't bald. He shaved it like intentionally to show sign of peace or whatever. Like it was a whole thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember something like that.
Yeah.
Hey man, bald heads have aura though. Like I don't think a bald head is a nerve.
Yeah.
You know
Hold on. What are you trying to say, 3D? What are you trying to
No,
say?
I'm not saying-
Saitama top
Yeah,
one.
nothing. Hold on.
Saitama top one, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Some of the greatest athletes were baldies, man.
Michael Jordan bald.
That's
bro.
true.
You know,
MJ was bald. Kobe was
That-
bald. Even
yeah.
LeBron should have been bald. if he let it go.
Bron get in there.
That's what I'm saying. Like if Bron let it
LeBron
go,
is
if Bron,
getting there, man.
really, it's the new technology in surgery, bro. If Bron was in the '90s, he would have been bald.
Oh, here we go. Got my speaker now. Okay, good. Well, yeah, I got Harold though. I got extreme diff.
Okay, listen.
Harold.
Oh,
They came in with the slander for Harold and left with the vote. Follicle scaling is
Hey, you know-
crazy.
I mean, like he chose to be bald. It is what it is. But like at the end of the day, like he was way more stressed than Whitebeard. Like Whitebeard was on a ship, chilling with his family, drinking tequilas.
hey,
he was good.
He chose peace. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
He chose peace.
I appreciate the
Oh,
take.
wait. One more thing. One more thing.
What's up?
Harold actually had a woman on his side. I don't think Whitebeard had that.
Bro, what are you
Yes,
talking about,
What's it
man?
called?
The
right,
first
we
time
ain't-
we
we ain't doing
see
this, bro.
Whitebeard,
We ain't
he
doing
had
this, bro.
hoes with him, and he got a whole groupie that's been trying to claim kids on him for the past like 30-something years.
We ain't doing this. He's long past, and she's still
Yeah, I ain't
trying
gonna lie. I might
to
switch
claim
my
it.
vote for Harold.
Who?
I
Stussy?
switch my vote for that because Harold ain't got nobody alive claiming
Harold
fake
never
kids.
had.
So you-
Harold never had that type of motion.
What are y'all doing?
Harold never had that type of motion.
What are
I ain't
y'all?
gonna lie. I might go Whitebeard. I'm on the fence.
You switch it. You're switching your vote because you're host scaling. Now, first we was bald scaling,
Roster scaling,
and now
roster
we're
scaling.
roster scaling. Oh,
Roster scaling
if
is
we're
fair, though.
roster scaling, then Whitebeard def
No.
got it. I'm sorry, I like Ida, but let's be real.
Yeah, but Whitebeard never had a Ida
Hey,
like
bro.
that.
Whitebeard had
Quantity over
Stussy.
quality, I guess.
Hey,
I'll say this.
Ida is more valuable than all that, bro.
I'll say this: if Whitebeard was on Elbab, he might have been took. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that.
Hold on. Harold had what's her name? Idris. What's her name?
Idris? Who's
What
that?
was the girl? His wife, the one he married, the one he
Right,
actually
no,
married.
The one that was a weirdo.
Astrid. Astrid, something like
Oh,
that.
Astrid.
Yeah, she was fine.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was solid. She was solid.
She looked good. Not,
Yeah.
She was a piece of trash, though.
I mean, so was Stussy apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hey, man.
you know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about?
Hey, Android sussy, though. My God, bro. Anyway.
Wait, what's your vote? It's still Harold, or are you switching?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it with Harold. Be proud to be bald. All the bald guys out there in the chat. Wear it, man.
Mm.
Like represent. I'm not bald, but y'all do your thing.
Wear it proudly. It's funny that the picture I got was them super. One was super bald, the other one super. What do you call it? With the hair, with the locks.
Hairy?
We don't know.
Long hair?
We don't know if Whitebeard is bald underneath that now, though. Because when he old, he has the bandana on, so we don't know what he got going for real. He got like a fade, I think. I think we see the side of it, low key.
Yo,
Yeah, he got the do-rag.
Yeah, he got the dewy on.
You
Silky.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey.
Shoot, I might switch my vote. Hold on.
Oh, yo, 3D, bro. Lock in.
No. Okay, yeah, Harold. Let me lock it in, Harold.
All right.
Yeah, extreme diff.
Extreme div. Okay. All right. Harold with the 3-1 lead. 3D. Stick around for Rocks versus Roger. All right.
Oh yeah, I'll make sure to be prepared.
Yeah. Be actually prepared.
All right.
I can't, man. Toby, you mentioned switching. You switching your vote? Or you chilling?
No, I'm chilling. I got Harold.
All right. We did get another 10 from T-Ron. Cat. I can't read the full name. It says, Cross versus DDT rules. Who wins, Afro Samurai or Mihawk? I'm trying to remember the end of Afro Samurai. I feel like they didn't scale to like One Piece levels, but I could be tripping. I'm gonna go
I got no
Mihawk.
memory of that.
I'm gonna go Mihawk, man. I'm gonna go Mihawk. I'm gonna go Mihawk, man. Afro Samurai was my guy though. I ain't gonna lie. That was my show for a little bit. Afro Samurai versus Samurai Jack though. What's up? That's the cross verse we need.
Ooh.
That's the
Oh.
cross
I only
verse
watch
we
Samurai
need.
Jack out of these two, so I'm gonna go
Yeah.
Samurai Jack.
Okay. Maybe I'll figure it out. I might bring that to a DDT near you if I go to a con this year and do a DDT. We'll see.
Yeah, those are fire, bro. Y'all gotta do another one of those.
It's hard,
Those
bro.
are
It's
fire.
hard. The logistics behind doing that is harder than you think, Toby.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is, bro. I'm sure it is. I'm just saying, like, it's gonna happen again, bro. That was such good content.
Oh man. All right. Next up, let's get damn, I had an order. I think this is Q right here. Agent Q, you there? Q, you can hear me?
I'm here.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh,
Yo.
okay.
Is that the OG Q?
Nah, it's new Q.
No, it's new. I guess
Oh,
new
okay.
Q.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean,
What's
I've been
up?
Q.
What's
I've
up,
been
new
Q
Q?
for a long time, but what's up? What's up?
What's going on, man? All right, man. You got 1 minute. Who you got? What diff and why? Harald versus Whitebeard.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm choosing Harold.
Okay.
Extreme diff.
Okay.
Respectfully, it has to be extreme diff. But as far as we know, like the thing is about Whitebeard, we haven't seen that much from him in terms of hockey usages. Even though we got that flashback with rocks and all of that, and he looked impressive. But compared to what we know, Harold was doing, competing on the same par with rocks. We never really got that with Whitebeard. So on that alone, I have to give it to Harold. I believe he had stronger Conquerors hockey, and I believe he had a stronger will. I don't think Whitebeard really Whitebeard never went to go get the one piece himself. He kind of just settled for having his crew. And I thought it was kind of funny. You guys were host scaling earlier. I thought that was kind of funny. I mean, like with the Dewey and everything. Like, I mean, the man had culture. There's no doubt about it.
Mhm.
But Harold, he still had two baddies himself, and I think if we're host scaling in terms of like women that committed to him, I think I would have to give it to Harold. He had two women that wanted him badly. Whereas Whitebeard was kind of a stick in the mud, man. I actually had a theory that maybe he was kind of leaning towards the other way,
Calm it down now. Calm it down now. That's my boy.
I'm just saying.
That's my boy.
saying.
If he was that, Whitebeard would have wore it proudly because he liked that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with Seb on this one.
Yeah.
Hey, just say I just speculate because Harold had two kids, and as far as we know, Whitebeard had no legitimate kids.
Just because you shooting blanks don't mean you're not shooting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Hey,
maybe
that's fair.
the pull-out game was strong. Should we give him that?
Nah, he wanted a family. He definitely was. He was shooting the club up every time. Toby, let me be real with you.
Yeah.
My
Every time.
man wanted a family. He just,
time.
He didn't use no protection.
He was just weak.
He was shooting, bro.
Raw hockey up in there.
He was
Anyways,
shooting. That's how we're hockey scaling. The ability to have kids is
hey
how we
man,
scale.
is it supreme or not? Is it
Here's a
supreme or
deal.
not?
You know what? You know what?
Every
If
week.
your will
Is
is to
supreme or
have
not?
children and you can't have them, hey,
That's what we will. That's what we
Knock
will.
against
I mean,
him. That's
he
not
ain't-
I'm not
against
mad at
him.
the haters.
he ain't Conqueror's coat. You know what? I'm gonna stop.
All right, bro. Yeah. Just stop
Wait, one of the places pulled up.
Oh,
Harold, in my opinion, extreme diff.
okay. Q, thank you so much for the 20 gifted earlier, man. We really appreciate that. It helps people get in
Yes,
here.
of course.
Helps support the channel and lets people throw that knock them a fist up and use all the emojis. So thank you so much, bro. All right,
What's up? I'll stick around
Yes,
because I
sir.
definitely want to hear that Rocks and Rogers takes.
for sure. All right, man.
Talk to you.
Shit, bro.
Oh man, Lionel, what's going on, man?
What?
Yeah, Lionel in here, bro.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know if he can hear me or not.
You know how to work this?
He might have to update his Discord, low key, Toby.
Oh,
You don't
shit.
even-
Damn.
Language,
Damn.
Toby. Come on,
Language.
man.
Oh, my fault. You're right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Lionel, if you can hear me, you gotta update your Discord so that you could use the voice channel. Hmm. All right, we'll check on Lionel later. All right. Oh man, they was host scale. They said Whitebeard is a weaker conqueror because he couldn't have no kids. That's crazy. They said Whitebeard
I swear to
impotent.
God, there's a new scaling every
Damn.
time.
Damn.
There's a new scaling every time.
Why not, man? All right, next up. Let's get Goatman Tees in here. This is Opie Tees this time. Tees, you there? You here? You can hear me?
Yeah, y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on,
Yeah.
man?
All right, man. Before I start, are there any parameters for the respective combatants?
They are as they were at their strongest, but there's no covenants for Harald. You know, Whitebeard is his prime,
Oh,
wherever you think that is, peak prime Whitebeard. You know.
all right, that's all I needed, man. I'm going Whitebeard extreme diff
Okay.
just because I'm starting out. Harold got nerfed by a female that he ain't even stand 10 toes behind, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we gonna knock him down the point for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then when he found out, if he even found out about the stuff about Loki, he ain't even spent for him. Loki had to go spend for himself, right? So I'm knocking another point for that too. Like the last person said, he had 2 kids. See, Whitebeard was out here focused on family, but he wasn't even practicing on having family. He pulled up to Marineford and kicked all the females off the ship. He determined. He focused. They said at one point he had a fruit that could destroy the world. Now Harold might have been able to do that too, but he didn't have the devil fruit that the narrative says would have actually been able to destroy the world, right? So conquerors, I feel like Harold a weak conqueror. Whitebeard, I'm gonna give him that point, just because he didn't stand on what other conquerors stand on. Like, yes, he had it, but I feel like that was more so a write-off for the narrative. So it's explained why Loki's so strong. But Harold conquerors is like ace conquerors to me. So we gonna know that out. And then in general, if you bigger, you gonna fall harder. He gonna be thinking about Ida and how he ain't spin back for it. Clap. He gonna try to make friends with Marco. Clap. He's done for.
I ain't get that last part. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen,
Me neither.
bottom
I had to
line,
act him up.
all you need to know, Harold getting clapped, bro. Extreme diff respectfully,
Pause.
but in the actual fight, no pause. All Diddy. He getting clapped. He don't deserve respect, bro.
Oh, Diddy.
Whitebeard extreme diff.
Okay. I mean, I ain't mad at it. I gotta ask, man, because it's come up. You know, people have been saying that Whitebeard's a weaker conqueror because he desired children and couldn't sire them. Do you think that has anything? Does that scale? And you know, you started with the host scaling earlier. Does that impact your view?
I don't have anything to do with it. Because
I can't hear you.
You could crave family in real life, and you could get that. You can hear me now?
Yeah, I get you now.
Yeah. All right. It's like the way I see it, you could crave family in real life, but that's not necessarily your blood. Like you could come up with like a dope ass friend group and y'all more locked in than you and your actual like relatives. So it could have been he just wants people that he could protect and people that he could rely on instead of what he had to deal with on Rock Street.
Okay, that's valid.
Hey man.
And it's like he seems more of like a straight headed like conqueror who like he pulled up for Ace knowing that he was gonna die anyway. Harold still trying to make treaties and join the world government instead of you see what's going on. Your best friend just pleaded out to you and you did nothing about it. So I feel like that takes away from his strength as a conqueror.
Okay. Tease. Stick around for Roger versus Rocks, man, but I appreciate the take.
Sure, man.
Whitebeard back on the board. All right, let's get Baba Boy in here. Baba, you there? I definitely read this name wrong. Baboy? Baboy?
Boy, boy.
Okay. Hey man, you got crapper get off the pot. Baboy going once. Baboy going twice. Ah. Hate to see it.
Dang.
All right.
Too, man.
Let's get Buzz in here. Buzz Groove, you there?
Hey, hello.
How's it going, man?
Oh, it goes. Oh, it goes.
All right, who you got? What diff and why? Harald versus Whitebeard.
All right. So for this one, I'm not gonna lie, Seb. I didn't care as much about this fight as I do for Rox and Roger.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, I think Whitebeard, high diff, right?
Okay.
He has better hockey. He has better hair. Have you seen those golden locks? They're majestic.
Yeah, I'm scaling everything but fighting stuff
and he
today.
has a better mustache.
Yo, Seb, I'm switching. I forgot he had dreadlocks.
Oh
Like
my
me.
god. He don't got
He has a better
dreadlocks.
mustache.
Nah, I'm dead ass switching, bro.
All right.
You gotta stick with your brothers.
Oh my gosh. All right.
He also has the Gura, and I
Mhm.
think that would be effective on Harald because Whitebeard's hockey is stronger than Harald's. So Harald can't just hockey his way out of the Gura.
Okay. I mean, I would agree.
But
Well, I think there's an argument to be made that I mean, it depends on how you view Covenant Harald, but his hockey was too strong to overpower, and it was overpowering Shanks at that time as well as Gabon. You know, I don't know. Like, does the Covenant make you stronger besides the regen, or not? You know,
Mm.
like,
I
we don't
do
know.
think the regen does have a role with hockey.
Okay.
Like I think that you could always, because the more you use hockey, the less hockey you'll have until you have to wait for it to charge back up. We've seen that with Luffy so many times. But I think that with the regen, your hockey could pretty much always stay at its max level.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So like critical mass, Roger and Garb, they put everything they had into those attacks. But I think that if you were regenning, you could constantly do those kind of attacks without worrying about losing all your hockey.
Mm.
So that is valid, but we're not talking about Covenant, Harald. Seb?
No, I'm saying
We're talking about base.
I'm saying elements of that fight could still pertain to Harald's abilities. Like, it's still his hockey that was being utilized.
It is,
seemingly,
yeah.
Right? Like, that was the hockey that Gabon was like, oh man, like, this is too much to deal with or whatever. So it depends on how you view it.
But I do think that Prime Whitebeard, his hockey is higher than what Shanks and Gabon had at that time. Because Shanks, he wasn't the hockey just monster that he is today.
Valid.
And Gabon, he was, past his prime. It's not going to be the heights of what it was. And they also weren't doing like what Roger and Garp were doing, where they were like combining their hockeys into an attack. They were both just attacking.
Well, if you tell Lawrence, he thinks Gabon easily could have been using some critical mass in that moment, but that's an argument.
Then
for
why
another
was he
day.
still moving around afterwards?
Couldn't tell you, bro. Couldn't tell you. Buzz, stick around for that matchup you wanted to talk about, man. Roger versus Rock's coming
Oh, I
sooner
will.
than you
This
think.
I actually do have something prepared for.
All right, bet.
So, all right, I can't wait. Thank you.
See you soon.
See ya.
All right.
That's a good guy, man.
Yeah, shout out to Buzz, man. All right, let's get Boy back in here. I saw him jump off mute. Boy, you there? He don't lock
Yo,
in.
that profile picture is crazy.
He don't lock in
Look
soon.
at
He
that.
going last, dog.
Hold on, Seb, you see that though?
Yeah, I see it.
Come on.
It's just
bro.
a common Zoro fan.
I feel like I
Yo,
I see that a
watch
lot.
out, bro.
I feel like I see that all the time.
Damn, sorry,
Don't say
Seb.
common, bro.
I'm still figuring this all out.
It's a,
Nah,
it's
you
an
good.
ultra common Zoro fan.
Alright,
But
bro.
boy, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up?
Welcome,
My
welcome.
first
man.
time.
Yeah, love to hear from you, man.
Yeah, good to hear from you too, brother. Am I up?
Yeah, Harald versus Whitebeard. Who you got? What diff and why? You got 1 minute. Yo. Did we lose him?
My boy.
What boy? Man, he got nervous, man.
Oh, he's trying.
I see him trying. Oh man.
That's tough.
That's tough. First DDT, bro. That's crazy.
He choking. 2011 Bond type beat.
And all right, but boy, we gonna have to drop you, Mike. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You on video now, bro? What?
Oh snap!
Nah, he not on video. I thought he was for a second.
He's probably trying to get the audio, the mic to work. That's what I'm assuming right now. Something's probably going. That's what I did yesterday during when all that Discord issues.
We need this in the community. Give him another 20 seconds, man.
20 seconds? 20 seconds is crazy, Toby.
Yeah, that's a real specific.
20 seconds is wild, dog. Ain't nobody got no 20 seconds. I ain't giving nobody 20 seconds, dog.
You'll be remembered, bro, if you never get your takeout, man.
First DDT, yo. That's wild. That's tough, man. He like left too.
He could put it in chat and we could
yeah, somebody ping him, bro. Somebody ping him. But all right, we gonna have to move on. Let's get Diamond in here. Diamond, talk to me, bro.
But can you skip me? Can I go like after the person after me? I'm kind of busy right now. I appreciate it.
Got you. All right, let's get Girthquake in here. Girth, you there?
Yo.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Hey, how we doing?
Chilling, man. Who you got? What diff and why? Harald versus Whitebeard.
I'm just gonna keep it short because I'm kind of working right now and I need to finish up what I'm doing with something like 10 seconds. So give me Whitebeard, extreme diff.
Okay.
Why? I got to give respect to Whitebeard. He got the Yami. He be clashing with Roger, which, I mean, I think they all eventually in their careers, Roger, Whitebeard, and Garp all surpassed Rocks. So just for that, and then, I mean, he's a sky splitter. He's got the world's strongest devil fruit. So I feel like all of that wise, he's got the AP to get through whatever crazy durability that Harald got. So I'll just leave it at that.
All right. Appreciate the take. Girth, pull up in a little bit for Roger versus Whitebeard. Oh, Roger versus Rocks.
Unfortunately, I can't, but it was cool to stop in for this one.
Okay. All right. All good.
All right.
Have a good night.
Appreciate y'all. Take care.
All right. Somebody texted me. What's this? Diamond said he's good now. All right. Diamond, what's going on, man?
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, appreciate that. Sorry. I was a little AFK for a bit. Is there any? Does Harald have the covenant?
Nah, straight Harald, regular Harald.
Harald. Then I'll give it to Whitebeard.
Okay.
I'll go if I've been listening to the stream. Is weird that like people are hair scaling, toe scaling.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes you're too strong. You can't pass on your strength to the second generation. Whitebeard was just one of those individuals.
Okay.
But I feel like Harald's strong, but I'm under the impression that Whitebeard, Roger, Garp, everyone pretty much got stronger after God Valley. And even though like Harald and Rocks were probably like the strongest amongst the generation when they were kind of still rookies, like Whitebeard and Roger kind of surpassed where Rocks and Harald were.
Mm-hmm.
So even though the clash that they Rocks and Harald did at God Valley was impressive, Roger and Whitebeard on like a casual, hey, like how you been, shook the whole island and like exploded the clouds in the sky. So
Mm-hmm.
He got him on hockey. He has an OP devil fruit. Like he's able to compete with him without it, but he just acts at extra AP. And plus, someone mentioned it earlier, he got luscious locks. So as soon as he hits him with a, regular quake punch and he's on the floor, he's gonna, whip his hair to the wind and just like mog on Harold.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Whitebeard pulling away 6-3 after being down 4-2. Interesting.
That's crazy.
Interesting. All right, Diamond, stick around for Rocks versus Roger, all right?
For sure, I'll be here.
Yeah. All right, let's get
I think I can get it.
Oh, you gonna go? All right.
I was gonna say, I think, much as I hate to say it, because I was initially leaning more towards Harald, but the more I think about it, I gotta go Whitebeard.
Okay.
Prime for prime, the hockey. From what we've seen of Harald compared to where Whitebeard had to have been at his peak, I say their hockey could be somewhat equivalent, and just I don't see Harald beating the Gura with Whitebeard's hockey behind it. Because at the end of the day, the Gura is still a busted devil fruit. I gotta go Whitebeard, extreme diff.
Okay. As long as we keep it in that extreme area.
Yeah, no,
extreme.
I do extreme irregardless, because, yeah.
Okay. What'd you say, Toby?
I got hell, bro.
Toby, you gonna keep switching, bro? This is what you doing?
Bro, because we gotta say, Larry's not here to do it, so I'm gonna act as if Larry's here, bro.
You gonna be the wild card today, bro?
We gotta stand up for hockey, bro. He just brought up a devil fruit. We don't care about those, bro.
No, I also
Whitebeard's also a sky splitter, bro.
I brought up the hockey aspect because that's what was tearing me apart a little bit.
You said devil fruit, bro. That's all I need to hear, bro.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I said hockey first. I said hockey with the devil fruit.
Yeah, it's hockey over everything, man.
Whitebeard's Conquerors definitely wasn't like so far below Harald's that Harald was going to completely nullify the effects of the Gura. Like Whitebeard's hockey. He was boxing. He was boxing with Roger. Like, come on now.
He just brought the Gura again. Tell, bro.
You gotta let my man speak, bro.
Oh man,
he'll be back because Whitebeard run up that score.
We don't mess with double fruits over here, bro. Hockey over everything. Mm-hmm. What did Kaido say?
Hey, I incorporated hockey into that. Yeah?
What did Kaido say, man?
Mm-hmm. So what happened to Kaido? You saw how happy Kaido was to get that.
Harold not Kaido. Harold is not Kaido, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see, hey, that's my point though, Hitta. What happened to Kaido, and what does he have? All right.
That was not no correlation, bro. That was not no correlation.
Who's out of here, man?
Hold on.
Give me my vote to hell back, man. I should never switched up.
I put it on there, but now I'm trying to remember how we got to 4.
It was 3-6, so now it's 4-5.
Yeah. There we go. That's what it's supposed to be.
So be a flip flopper, man.
No, bro. I'm going back.
No. What he
started with, bro? Y'all mad because I went back to my day one? I started with hell, bro. I went back to my day one. I don't get points for that.
Toby go drink a glass of water and then go switch back to Whitebeard. It's flimsy like that.
Come on, bro. Would I do that, bro? Would I do that?
Yes.
Come on, bro.
It saves.
I'm trying to remember who the other Harald vote is. I'm gonna have to start listing it.
Oh no. You might have been right. You might have been right with 4-6 because Diamond voted and then Twilight switched.
No, I didn't switch.
Yeah.
This says great Whitebeard.
Hold up.
That was his vote.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, Whitebeard was my vote.
So Diamond voted, and it was
right now. All right, wait. Who voted for Harald? I'm trying to remember. It was Larry, Toby, and 3D. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying who's the fourth one?
Did T vote for Harald? I think.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I think it's 4-5 though.
Okay, man, 4-5. Chad, we wrong.
If we
Let us
wrong, let
know,
me
man.
know, yo. Let me know. I'm slacking.
Monkey saying it's 7-3.
This is my fault, man. I
7-3. I don't have 10 takes.
Yeah, that's what I was about
It's
to
not
say.
10
I don't think
takes,
that's
bro.
accurate.
So it's 4-5. Okay.
It's 6-4. I don't have 10 takes, yo. Unless I'm missing a person. I don't have 10 takes.
Yeah, it's 4-5.
All right, whatever. All right, next up, we got another 2 from Nico L. It says, Kaido said hockey can transcend all. I mean, it can. Kaido's
Man.
can, but it can.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm tripping. All right, next, let's get Heavenly Chaos in here. Chaos, you there?
Hello?
How's it going?
Yeah. But what I wanted to say was in these guys' tier of strength, I usually put the guys with devil fruits like slightly above the guys without, if they're like relative. And the reason that is because like it's a devil fruit. Unless you figure out its power, like if it's not straightforward, you have to like actually look for it, even if you have the hockey to negate it, because there's always some way that you can get like hit like either like out of like off guard or like unexpected way, like. But but like I wanted to say Harald way earlier that he would win, because the way Rox was fighting him, I don't feel like a big guy like Whitebeard would be able to like jump all over the place and do whatever. But purely because like he has the tremor, something extremely dangerous, something that can affect the landscape, something like he has to use hockey to defend. He can't like let it hit his body at all, otherwise he's probably cooked. So yeah, my vote goes to Whitebeard.
Huh? I'll say 2 things to what you were just saying. I'm pretty sure Whitebeard can jump all over. He was jumping even as an old dude to hit giants. And then he jumped to attack Roger. And then in terms of Harold's durability, I mean, he's an ancient giant. He's got to be one of the most durable people in the history of the world, right? But
I mean, well, I think because like giants are basically people. Like ancient giants, I guess they're like more durable because they probably have a history of war. But I wouldn't say they're like extremely durable.
I don't know, man. Loki did survive that fall, man.
I mean, I guess so.
But that's not Harold, technically. You know what I'm saying? I can't give.
Yeah.
I can't feat Harold for Loki feats, technically.
I would still give that. I would still like say that's Harold would probably like Loki because Loki's only like that because of pure ancient.
Didn't Harold jump off the red line, man?
Yeah, he did. I mean, yeah, you're probably right now. Now I'm thinking about it. But that's still the tremor fruit, you know?
Yeah.
That's probably like it goes past durability. I wouldn't say like far, but like, you know, how destructive it is.
Okay, so what was the diff?
This is extreme for sure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Heavenly, stick around for Rox versus Roger, all right?
I mean, hopefully, because I got classes in like a few hours, so hopefully
we shouldn't
be here.
We shouldn't be that long, I don't think. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. See you, man.
All right. See ya.
All right. My boy Chris in here. Chris, what's going on, bro? I ain't seen Chris in a DDT in a minute, bro.
I know, man. Can you hear me? I'm in the whip right now.
Yeah, we can hear you. What's up, bro?
Yo, what's up?
You try and give your take now, or you want to wait on it?
I mean, I can give my take now because it's not really a substantive take, you know.
Okay.
Me personally, because you know me, Seb, I don't like to reread the manga just so that, because I'm an anime guy, so I want the anime to be as fresh as possible for me once we get to that point. So I haven't really reread Elbaf all too much. So Harold's feet are a little bit I don't really remember them, to be honest. So this is mainly just on faulty memory and what I believe. I'm leaning towards narrative, and I'm choosing Harold, just because for me, I guess the way I look at it, Harold rocks equals, and I want to just say, for me personally, and this could change, especially with the anime. This could definitely change. But I guess my reading of how I view Rox's character was at a level that our MC Luffy has to reach, and eventually surpass in order to defeat the big bad emu, right? And so to me, that's like a really high bar that I feel like only maybe Roger has also met. And I'm not sure how I would feel if someone like Whitebeard, Garp, whomever was at God of Valley, improved so much since God of Valley to the point where they like surpassed Rocks. Like, I get the logic, trust me, I do. I'm just not willing to say that yet. And that could change once again with the anime. I think it'll help make some of the fight scenes a little bit more clearer for me. And so with that being said, I'm choosing Harold. I just think that narratively and portrayal wise, Harold was portrayed as someone who's like top 3 to 5 all time, and for him to give birth to someone like Loki, and we see how strong Loki is off rip, even since he was a baby. I just feel like that just like is supposed to add to the strength and depth of Harold's character. And while Whitebeard is definitely a goat among goats, I just think hierarchy-wise, I'll just put him below Harold.
Okay. All right. Appreciate the take, Chris. I love seeing you in a DDT, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'll be missing you, dog. All right.
No, man, it's been a minute. The timing is just so terrible for me now, but
Yeah. Thursdays better. Maybe I move the DDT to Thursdays, bro. Get the twins
it's
in
not
here.
that. It's just how early it is.
Where.
If it was later, I could join. Starting at 5, it's a little bit early for me.
Bro, I thought Survivor was yesterday. I was like ready to rock. I didn't realize it was today.
Yes, hey.
I'm trash.
But yeah, man, you got.
I was telling people, y'all gotta end the stream early for Survivor, and nobody corrected me, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Today is the day. We're almost at quote unquote the merge. That's where we'll have the top 24. And it'll be every man for himself at that point. And so yeah, we should talk, Seb, about when are we gonna start streaming it? Like, how are we gonna do it?
I gotta talk. I'm gonna be in your area next week, man. So I'm gonna hit you.
All right, for sure.
All right, I bet. All right, next up, let's get who was in here waiting. I saw Trent. Trent, you there? Trent, you there?
By the way, Seb, I think. I was gonna say somebody posted in chat all the people who voted for Harold. I don't think we counted Q.
Oh, we didn't count Q? Hold on. Chris won. Was it Q? Did Buzzgroove vote Harold or did he vote Whitebeard? Who are the people?
Toby, Larry, 3D, and Agent Q was what made it 6-4. Is what Monkey said.
But now we have Chris. That makes it 5. So it's right. Am I tripping? Toby, Larry, 3D, Agent Q, Chris. That's 5.
Yep. That's 5.
Yeah, we good, bro. We good.
Yeah, it was just 45. And now it's 5.
All right, let's try Trent again. Trent, you there?
He's off mute. I wonder if he didn't update his Discord.
He was in here last night.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was in Colin last night.
Yeah, Trent. I don't know, man. It ain't working, bro. It ain't working.
That's a lot of people where it's like kind of iffy though. I feel like it's a Discord thing again.
Nah, chill. Chill. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. All right,
What was the second one?
we're gonna go to the next one, man. Shinobi, you there? Shinobi, you
So,
there?
like,
There we go.
from a regular sword.
Shinobi,
So,
you in here, bro? You in here? Lock in.
sorry, I was arguing with NYC,
You good?
which is not a good idea, by the way. I'm telling you right now. Who we got? Harold and Whitebeard, correct?
Yes, sir. Who you got? What different? Why? 1 minute.
I got Whitebeard.
Okay.
I always say every time I come on here, I'm a feats guy. I have seen what Harold can do, but at the same time, what we were seeing Whitebeard on God Valley, he still has whatever time to build his strength and go. Harold, he was on par with Rocks at the time, but I mean that he ended up getting taken out. So we really don't see what he would have did for those remaining, what was it, 14 years maybe. So, but when I got there, I think it would be Whitebeard, extreme diff. Just they both got conquerors hockey. They both got all the hockeys that are there. They got durability. One's a giant. One of them is just, I don't know if his mustache gives him his durability or what, but I mean it's Whitebeard, the nonchalant king. If freaking Roger wasn't there, so it's gonna have to be Whitebeard.
What was the diff?
Extreme. I mean, he's gonna be sick afterwards. It don't matter. He's gonna need all of his little tubes, and Marco better be there to try to heal him, because I'm telling you, he is not gonna walk out of that fight. For the first time, Whitebeard will be the little guy, and I don't think he's dealt with that.
All right. Appreciate the take. Fall and stick around for Rocks versus Roger. All right.
All right.
All right. Next up, let's get Dozer in here. Dozer, you there? All right. What's going on, man?
Nothing much. What about you?
Repeat that.
Said nothing much. What about you?
Chilling, man. Working, grinding, trying to make the DDTs survive forever. Because y'all going to kill me if I ever let them go away.
Yeah.
Again.
Break goes well.
All right, who you
So
got,
it's
man? You know the rules, bro.
Harold versus Whitebeard? He don't got the emo thing, right?
Nah, no covenant. Just Harold.
And it's prime Whitebeard, whatever strongest man I think he is.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I think it's close, but I'm gonna just say Whitebeard because I really liked Harold, man. But boy, oh boy, he just got worse as the chapters went on. Some Odin type of timing, except he didn't succeed. They both got great portrayal. We haven't really seen much feats from him, so I'm just going Whitebeard. Extreme diff. Already got much to say about this one.
Okay. All right. Dozer, stick around for Rocks versus Roger, all right?
All right.
Let's get.
Apparently, Trent said he got his stuff fixed.
Let's see. Trent, you good? You there?
Yes, I am. Thank goodness.
There we go.
Good night. I was about to lose my mind. But, man, it's good to be back to a DDT.
Yeah, man, we back. Who you got? What diff and why? Harold versus Whitebeard.
All right. Now, I know, Harold. I know a lot of people are going to probably, I know Whitebeard's probably a favorite, but I'm going to have to go with Harold.
Okay.
I'm going to have to go with Harold mostly because I feel like, because I still have, in my book, I got that clash with Harold. I mean, the clash Harold and Rocks had was pretty high for me. And I still take, in my book, I have Rocks over Roger still.
Okay.
And I feel, so if he's going to be on the same, if he was clashing with rocks like that at that time. I feel like in my opinion, Whitebeard hasn't surpassed rocks, and if he hasn't surpassed rocks, I don't think he's up there with Harald yet.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I know it was 10, 20 years away from him being in his prime, I just still don't think he's up there on that level that Harald was on. I also feel like we got snubbed out of Harald because he was dumb, but
Okay. So what's the diff?
It's definitely not. I'd say it's high to extreme diff. Definitely not an easy cakewalk. I'm pretty sure it's probably good high extreme diff.
Okay. All right, man. I mean, you kind of. Oh my god, my mom calling me, man. What's going on? What's going on? Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. All right. Hopefully she got that text message. All right. Trent, stick around. I mean, you kind of spoke to what I believe your pick is later, but stick around.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be here for that. Don't worry.
All right, man.
All right. I'll see you.
30? Is that 30 in a VC? Ain't no way. That's how you know Whitebeard fight. That's how you know.
What 30 at? What 30
30 in here, bro. 30.
I don't see. Oh, my Discord is slow.
That's insane.
Yo, what's up, 30? That's crazy.
30, you know you got to speak to give your take, right? You can't just be here.
Hey, man, I just got here. Hold up, man. What's good?
I don't think I've ever heard 30's voice, low key.
Nah, it's been a long time.
Hey, how? It should have been a minute.
Listen, when? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember you being in another DDT, bro.
Yo, the last mod night, which was like 2 years ago, bro.
Oh man, we gotta lock in and get another mod night in. Jeez, yeah. I'm tripping.
Hey man,
Toby, put something together, bro. We gotta make a mod night happen.
Bet, bro. You know I'm always down. Shit. Shoot.
30.
I can stand this disrespect.
You gonna give me a take now? What's up?
Yeah.
Talk to me, man. I already know what it is, but talk to the people.
All right, we got. Y'all gonna be surprised, but hold on. Actually, let me ask this first: what handicap we giving Whitebeard?
There's no handicap for Whitebeard, man. No.
He's on the meds.
He's no meds. It's prime Whitebeard.
No, prime for prime.
Prime for prime.
But what happens when he breaks the ground? Harald can fly.
I mean, Harald don't have a devil fruit. He can swim. DB.
Who said there's gonna be water under him?
I don't know, man.
He's going to hell, man.
Oh, jeez.
High diff. Edward Newgate.
Okay. All right. I want to make sure you was sticking with it, man. I thought she was about to troll me for a second there.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
That's Edward Newgate, man.
How you living though, man? How you been, bro? I feel like we don't talk no more, man. I miss Chris. I miss 30, bro. My guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll be around. Just in the chat though.
Yeah, man. I don't think anybody chat more than 30, bro. I can't be. I can't
I'll
do all
be
that
fine.
chatting. I can't do all that chatting.
I'll be tired.
I can't even do
when
it.
I'm driving, I'll be tired.
Yo, listen, y'all be chatting in the general and in all the chats, and then they be going to war in the VC. I can't do it, man.
Exactly.
Y'all be wilding, bro. All right. 30, appreciate the take, man. We knew it was coming, but I didn't think you was actually coming, but I knew it was coming when you popped up.
I could have flaked for this one.
Stick around, man. I want to hear your take for Roger versus Rocks, bro.
I'm gonna see.
All right. Next up, let's get NYC Anime Nerd in here. Nerd, you there? Nerd, you can hear me? Language, man.
That I think people overskipped, but there was something about rocks within the last week and a half. Oh wait, am I freaking in the?
Yeah, man, you in here? Nerd, you can hear me? I feel like you can't hear us.
He said he could barely hear yesterday. So.
Am I in the?
Yeah.
What is?
Nah. Keep talking, bro.
Well, don't nerd. Can you hear us or not?
Give me voice setting. Let's see about this.
Killing me, nerd.
Yeah, this is I just don't get why it. You know what? Like, don't worry about it. I'll just say let's go with Harald and Rocks.
Okay.
Y'all been.
Okay. Appreciate the take, nerd.
Yeah, I can't hear you. I just heard you say okay. But like I don't know what it is with my phone.
All right. Appreciate the take,
Yeah.
man.
So
All right. He said Harold, and I guess I gotta Toby bank the Rocks pick for later if you can, or Twilight,
I'll take
whichever.
that. Yeah, I got you.
Next up, Nunya. Hey, it's getting close, man. It's getting close. Let's get Chosen King in here. Chosen, you there? Chosen?
Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man?
Man, how y'all doing, man? It's my first time being up here.
What's up, bro?
Welcome.
Chilling, man. Yeah. Welcome to your first DDT. I hope you're having fun.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Who you got? What diff and why? You got 1 minute to give your take on the matchup.
As far as who wins this fight, I have Whitebeard winning extreme diff.
Okay.
And I think whoever you choose for this battle is low-key a sneak peek to who you have for the next battle because it's depending on how you scale Harald. And
ain't no way you call that man Harald just now.
Oh, Harold,
ain't
my
no,
bad.
Ain't no
Harold.
way you call this man Harald.
Harold. But yeah, like I got Whitebeard.
Yo, low-key?
I just think
is it not Harald?
Yeah, because it's
Harold
HRA.
would be O, right?
It's HARA.
No, he ain't wrong.
He ain't even wrong, low-key. I'm trolling him. He's not wrong. I'm gonna still call him Harold, man. There's no way I'm calling him Harald. But I'm sorry. Continue.
But yeah, I got Whitebeard winning this. Obviously these are two top tiers going against one another. And I think the biggest thing for Harold is that he was able to fight pretty evenly against Rocks. And I think that's the biggest thing that they have going for them. Obviously, he's a conqueror. He has advanced conquerors. But if you scale Rocks relative to Roger, then and Whitebeard is also relative to Roger, then all of these guys are on a pretty even playing field. I just think the Gura is going to be a massive here. You know, the raw destructive output of his Devil Fruit mixed with advanced armament and advanced conquerors is going to do a ton of damage. On top of it being stated verbatimly by guys like Marco that he had great observation hockey. We don't know if he had future sight, but clearly his observation hockey was something that needed to be noted. I scale it like this. In terms of Rocks, I think Rocks was slightly stronger than the Roger we saw at God Valley. And then I think once Roger hit his prime and his peak post God Valley, I think he surpassed Rocks in the strength. And that was the Roger that Whitebeard was relatively even with, even if you have him slightly below. There are some people that have Whitebeard above Roger, but I'm not one of those people.
Okay. All right. Well, Chosen, welcome. I'm glad you're here giving your take. Appreciate the take. If you want to have a guaranteed spot in DDTs like this, I know you got donated in. You have to become a tiered member or a server booster. So I'm gonna have you stick around for Rocks versus Roger, but for our DDTs going forward, you got to be a tiered member. All right.
Gotcha.
All right. Appreciate you, bro. All right. Next up is Nunya. Nunya, you there? None you go on once.
Oh, hello.
There we go. How's it going, man?
Good. How are you?
I am good, man. Welcome. Who you got? What diff and why? Whitebeard versus Harald.
So I got Edward Newgate on top. I'd say, as with anybody in that tier, it's going to be an extreme diff.
Okay.
You could put Garp, Whitebeard, Roger. Who like there's quite a few top tiers that I think is going to be an extreme diff, or at least a high diff, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And then the points that I would make to say why Whitebeard, and stop me if you disagree with any of these. Harald just had hockey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he's a hockey monster. He was able to split the sky with rocks like we've never seen. But at the end of the day, even though Kaido said, hockey on top, hockey can make you the best. Devil fruits, especially the Gura no Mi, are meant to be in the story, in the narrative, some of the strongest powers, right? Like other than hockey, devil fruits are the top, power system. And so just with Luffy, just as with Luffy and like Gear Fourth, I don't see any reason why Whitebeard shouldn't be able to infuse his Gura attacks with hockey as well. Like if he's punching somebody, like how he punched Blackbeard into the ground with the Gura, there's no reason why he shouldn't also just be able to infuse that fist with hockey at the same time, even Coating of Conquerors.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only reason why you would say that maybe Whitebeard wouldn't win is because the extent of power that he has to use to defeat Harald is more than he would expend, because it would affect the world around him, right? Like the same reason why I don't think we ever saw Whitebeard awaken his fruit, because he's not in line with the will of the fruit. There's a reason why Whitebeard never fully used the power of the Gura no Mi, because at the end of the day, he's trying to build a family. And if you truly use the power of the Gura no Mi, you can actually destroy the world. And then there's nobody left to be family with, right? So the amount of Quake power that he's going to need to kill Harald might exceed the amount that he wants to actually, use overall. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Oh, Nanya, we appreciate the take. Is this your first DDT? I'm trying to remember if we've talked before.
No, actually, I just joined the server I think last week or the other week.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, welcome. I know you got donated in this go round, but if you want to have a guaranteed spot in DDTs, call-in streams, and things like this, become a tiered member or a server booster, and you'll have access to the DDT. Tiered members only for the call-in streams. But love to hear more from you, man.
Sick. Thanks, man.
Yeah. I'm going to have you stick around for the Rocks versus Roger later. All right?
Bet. Okay.
All right. All right, let's try Rory. He was in here earlier. Rory, you there? Man, I guess not. Let's try Baboy again.
Bring Rory back, bro.
Baboy, you there?
That profile, bro.
Oh man, I don't know, man. But boy lacking today. It's GG's.
I'm here.
Oh, there we
Can you hear
go.
me?
There we go.
Yes, I made it. Okay, before this cuts out again, Whitebeard extreme diff.
Okay. You got a minute to give your take, man. Why? Why extreme? Why Whitebeard?
I mean, you got two of the biggest powerhouses clashing, and I don't know. I don't really have a take right now. I just know it's going to be Whitebeard extreme diff.
Okay. All right, man. We saw you.
Whitebeard ain't bowing down to nobody. Harald will bow down to Emu, Mr. Slave.
Oh wow. Shots fired. I was surprised it's the first time anybody mentioned it though. I thought it would come up earlier. I'm not gonna lie. What?
Yeah, Whitebeard would never bow down to something like that.
That's real.
Thank you so much for that though, Seb, for trying again. Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Happy to be here. Thanks for having us.
I saw you trying to get in. You were clearly like not AFK. Like you were clearly like trying. So I was like, let me try to see if I can get him in here. I've been telling everybody, if you want to be a guaranteed member, I know somebody donated with your way in. Become a server tiered member to have a guaranteed spot in DDTs going forward. All right.
Is that in the Discord?
Hmm?
Or
Yeah, in the Discord, you have to be a tiered member on the Discord.
Oh, okay,
That way, you'll
cool.
have access to the DDT entrance voice channel, where
Yeah.
like we typically drag people up from.
Okay, that'll be my next step to learn then. Hey, thank you so much, man.
Yeah, if anything, ping one of the mods; they'll help you out.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
All right.
Like the stream.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that. All right, Rory, next up. Rory, you there? Oh my God, Rory, you're killing me today, bro. Let's try this again. Rory, there we go.
Hello?
Now we can hear you, man. What's going on?
Yeah, hello.
Oh, bro, I don't know what happened. It's just random stuff going on.
You good, man? All right, who you got? What diff and why? Whitebeard versus Harald.
Brown Whitebeard has the girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched Harold, I didn't watch. I read Harold Fish Rocks. He kind of, I don't know, I don't know the power scaling from there, but if I had to say, I probably would say Whitebeard only because of the Gura. And I know a lot of people try to downplay the Gura because of just the destructive capability. But when you really think about it, I'm gonna say Whitebeard because just the Gura capability in and of itself. Like we seen Blackbeard we use the Gura in ways that we didn't even think was even possible. Like he stopped Law's attack. So imagine what a prime Whitebeard with the Gura, especially now, could do. Like he probably do significant damage. So I'm gonna pick Whitebeard only because I've seen the Gura do some damage. Maybe not to the degree that a lot of other people might have seen, but only because of its destructive capabilities.
Okay. Appreciate the take, Rory. I know we were struggling to get you in here, but I did
I
want to
know.
get you in because you was waiting for a little bit. I know you dropped out of the original DDT entrance. If you want to have a guaranteed spot in DDTs, I know you got donated in this go round. But give your take on a guaranteed spot. Become a tiered member on the server of Nakama or higher, or a server booster for DDTs. Call-in streams and higher would be Warlord or higher.
Seb, I gotta say something, brother, because I tried entering the chat, what was it, last night, but there was some random stuff going on, right? Because I was watching the stream, what was it? Was it Monday?
Uh-huh.
It was Monday? Yeah. Bro. Bro, listen, I know Larry be going off of Blackbeard and try to downplay Blackbeard. Bro, I can see a scenario where Emu can face Blackbeard and probably like have a flashback to Rocks. Be like, yo, you want that Davy reverse D part?
That'd be pretty funny.
Bro, that'd be crazy.
Hopefully the Yami would prevent that, but we'll see.
That's what I'm saying. I tried to explain this. What was it yesterday? I was like, dude, like the Yami can probably negate Emu entirely. You think? I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see if they ever even meet each other. How about that?
Right.
But Rory, stick around. I'm gonna drop you to the entrance, but stick around for Roger versus Rocks. All right.
I got you.
All right. All right. We do have a couple more tiered members join. So 5-2 is here. 5-2, you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
All right, man. What's going on? Who you got? What diff and why? Harald versus Whitebeard.
So I'm gonna say Whitebeard.
Mhm.
Let's go high diff.
Okay.
Really don't have a whole lot to go off of with Harold. I mean, it's kind of dicey. I mean, you could say the same thing for Whitebeard too, because like 3 time skip, a lot of people don't realize like Oda didn't have everything fleshed out, so we really didn't get everything that it was, capable of. But for sure, Whitebeard.
Okay. What's the diff?
High diff.
High diff. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna trash on Harold like that.
Okay. All right, man. Stick around. Appreciate the take. Stick around for Roger versus Rocks. All right.
Of course.
All right. Whitebeard's starting to really pull away, Toby. I don't know, man. He
Hey man, we fine for Harold, man.
He doubled up on him, man. He doubled up, bro. He doubled up.
Yeah. You on a crazy streak.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's everybody. Well, actually, hold on. Seropolis is a Nakama. So let's get Seropolis in here. Seropolis, you there?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man?
Good. How about yourselves?
Chilling, man. Who you got? What diff and why? Harold versus Whitebeard.
Okay. I know you elaborated on this in one of the messages, but is this Covenant Harold or is this just normal Harold?
It's normal Harold.
Okay. Then I got Whitebeard Extreme Diff.
Okay.
Kind of the way I view it is there's kind of, the big five of the old gen, which is Whitebeard, Roger, Garp, Rocks, and Harold.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of, all five of them are kind of in the same group, the same caliber, kind of the same mythos around them. And I'm under the belief that the newer guys, Whitebeard, Roger, and Garp, kind of surpassed Rocks and Harold towards their prime after God Valley, after Roger and Garp, learned critical mass. Those are the Roger and Garps that, Whitebeard was continuously fighting on the seas. We already know Roger and Whitebeard fought for 3 days, prime against prime, with both of them kind of going all out, and Whitebeard wasn't even really using his Quake Fruit. So as far as hockey, there wouldn't really be an edge. And as far as physical stats go, Whitebeard's about as strong as you can get. Obviously, maybe, the Ancient Giant might give an edge in physicality, but then Whitebeard would probably take speed. So mixing that with the Quake and, his Conqueror's hockey clashing evenly with Prime Roger, I don't see a way Whitebeard loses. Obviously, it's extreme diff, but I think more times than not, Whitebeard would for sure win.
Okay. Appreciate the take, man. Stick around for Roger versus Rocks, all right?
Oh, trust me, I will be. Is Larry going to be around for that one?
Nah, he not going to be here, unfortunately. I do have his take. He sent it to me. I haven't read it yet, but I got to read it live. He asked for that. But
you don't need to read it. We all know what it's going to say.
Listen, it's about the theatrics, man. It's about the theatrics.
Listen, if we're going to get theatrical, I can get theatrical for Roger Rocks if we need to.
Please do. It's all for content.
Absolutely.
It's all for content. At the end of the day.
Fair.
All right, man.
All right. Absolutely. You have a good one.
Yeah. Talk to you soon. All right. I think I'm gonna call it. We basically got everybody's vote for the people who are members. And it's 15-7.
Yeah.
I don't. The numbers ain't looking good, Toby. I'm sorry, gang. I guess I'll give my take now. I do have Whitebeard Extreme Diff, which was pretty much the consensus take. I did see an argument for Harold. I didn't see a lot of people make it. The durability is there. The power is there. But, does he have enough to knock out Whitebeard? I don't know. I've never seen Whitebeard get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? I obviously scale the Gura higher than most people do. When they say it has the power to destroy the world, I believe that. And the limitations that people say that Blackbeard has, it just don't exist with Whitebeard. He's mastered the fruit. He's had it for longer. He is a stronger hockey user than Blackbeard is. You know what I mean? So he's got everything you need to compete and take out a Harold level opponent, even if I do think Harold is a top tier. Like many people have said, anybody fighting in this rung, it's going to be an extreme diff either way. But I do think I just favor Whitebeard. I do like the notion that he'll finally be the smaller man in a fight. The host scaling was a funny thing that we started out with. Whitebeard has more feats. I am under the belief, for the most part, that people were surpassed over time. But in general, I've always kind of scaled Whitebeard high. I've even argued that he could beat Roger. So if I'm saying that, I don't know if I could say that Harold's stronger. You know, people say he lost to Rocks, you know, when they fought that one time. I don't know if he actually lost, but he definitely didn't win. If you know what I mean. I don't know. From what I saw from him, I think the argument can be made about his hockey potentially being superior to even Whitebeard's. I don't know if I would make that argument, but I kind of tried to glean it a little bit with the Covenant, because in my opinion, the Covenant does grant you immortality, but I don't think it grants you stronger hockey capabilities. Because if that was the case, then why was Rox able to walk through the likes of what's his name, Garling, so easily? You know, we don't seem to see that with any of the Holy Knights that we see currently. So the actual Harald hockey feats that we saw were his hockey feats, and he was able to overcome Shanks and Gabon and 100+ what were they called? Ancient giants, or mix of ancient giants. Granted, he did have the Covenant and did have the regeneration ability attached, but it was the hockey that was one of the bigger problems in that situation, in my opinion. Beyond all that, it's Whitebeard. It's my guy. Argument can be made he's the strongest man ever. I don't know if people continue to make that. I know 30 might have seemingly left. Only came in to cape for his guy. But I'm going Whitebeard. I'm going to go extreme diff out of respect for Harald, but I do think the right man is winning the matchup here. But I am going to switch it up. Toby, Twilight,
there you go.
Say what y'all want to say. Oh, Lionel, oh, you're here.
Yeah.
I've been here.
I called on you like 3 times, bro, and you ain't say nothing.
Bro, I was clearly occupied. I would have answered.
You ain't text me. You didn't say anything. Huh? You didn't say anything.
I was letting people let them have their turn, man. Calm down.
Do you want to give your take on this? My bad.
Sure. I mean, I think most people know my answer.
Do we?
This is definitely stream diff. I do have Whitebeard.
Okay.
Listen, not saying my favorite Whitebeard or all, but like I was saying for instance, Vino talked about this a couple of times. I think with hockey showing, I know people said he has a hockey, but I'm not just going focus on raw power or like he used conquerors or the armor aspect. I'm also thinking about observation. Like for instance, we don't know what level even observation of Harald or Rox, honestly. He didn't really portrayed or showed their level of observation of that. Because I'm talking about, like, if you want to go by power scaling, as in Harald is an ancient giant and he's really hawks in power, and Whitebeard can make it up with his hockey and his Gora, which is fine. But I was just going by maybe even fighting skill. I give fighting skill a little more to Whitebeard because they even said, like, Whitebeard, with his observation, nobody could even touch him. Like, he didn't got no scars, honestly. So, like, off that aspect, we don't know what happened with Rox and Whitebeard with the Davy back fight. We're all assuming that he fought Whitebeard and Whitebeard lost, but we actually don't know because as you've seen, there's different aspects of the game towards just battle. There's other things with the Davy back fight. I'm not saying Rox didn't beat Whitebeard. That could find daily could happen. I'm not saying that, but there's certain avenues that we don't know fully what happened. We just know that Rox won those Davy back fights, and we don't even know if it was Whitebeard was one of them. Like, Whitebeard could have been one of the few people who were the exception, because I even saw their relationship to a degree. It's a little different than the rest of them, how Whitebeard and Rox are together. Like, if we know, it could have been like a big brother, little brother type of thing. We don't know. We don't know. It's too vague. We don't know exactly all the aspects of it. We know Whitebeard had a bounty, whatever, during that time. But I was going by, like, fighting skill. I think that as well. I don't know. Again, so much is not fully elaborated on Rox. I mean, not Rox. On Harald, which everybody brung up. Like, we most just got his durability and his power, but we didn't really get everything else from him. Well, we got more of a understanding how skillful, how powerful Whitebeard is overall. Even though Whitebeard's like not as much either, but we got certain aspects of him, of his legend, and why he was so fearful and how he was, how strong he is. And then plus, again, they got stronger. Even the narrative manga said that they got stronger since God Valley. Now, you could also argue that Harald
after Rocks got stronger too. And you could also argue that Rocks got Power King level. Like, those are fine to me. But going off narrative and betrayal wise, we got more of Whitebeard getting stronger than Harald during that time frame. And I think Whitebeard and Roger are Power King level. I do scare Roger more because, again, Roger was sick during that time they fought Whitebeard. But again, that's my take. Again, it's an extreme depth. They're both incredible, strong fighters. Honestly, for me to say more for Harold, I'll have to see more, which we're not going to get. I already saw a decent amount for Whitebeard to give my take. If we see more from Whitebeard, that's even better. But like Harold has to show a little more of his fighting skill, his hockey outputs, and like observation and other stuff that I'm waiting to see if we ever get it. But yeah.
Okay. Lionel, thank you so much for giving that take for two reasons. One, because it's got the people excited to hear from you, hear your voice, see your presence on the stream. We got people asking if this counts towards your 40. It does not, unfortunately. But
40.
Yeah. And you actually brought up something that I forgot. I had it in my notes and I forgot to bring it up. Was the Whitebeard observation hockey feat that Marco had highlighted. Like, in general, he just has that feat where like his observation hockey is superior. He couldn't be touched. Like, there was an era in his life where he wasn't capable of being touched by non-top tiers at all. Like, couldn't even make up, like, even if I'm sleeping, you wouldn't be capable of touching me. And he was old then when that was still the case. So thank you for that. I had it in my notes and completely forgot to say it.
Lauren said too, even if you're an ally, foe, it doesn't matter who you are. And that's the thing though. Like, that's what I want to argue. Like, you could argue both, because like the only people who you would know that would be able to do that to Whitebeard would be somebody like Harold, someone like Rocks, someone like Garth, someone like Roger, Sengoku. You get me? Then those are fair arguments. The only people who would be able to touch with their fighting skill, with their power, with their overall hockey feats, they would be able to touch Whitebeard. But it makes it so impressive that even with their fighting skill, we saw no battle scars. We saw, like, I'm not saying he didn't get hurt, but like enough to give a deep, like, death blow. I mean, like, give a permanent scar on Whitebeard. Again, that's the whole argument I say. The only person to do it, to add to Roger's greatness, was Roger. Roger's the only one to scar Whitebeard in Whitebeard's prime. In his prime. And again, that's why I say that's why Roger's the greatest.
Is Lawrence with you?
Yeah, he's cleaning up and doing some type of work. But yeah, he's with me.
Oh, look at
that. I mean, if you want to hear his take, he could say it, but I don't know.
You can lock this, Lionel, see? You can lock it.
I know, but it unlocks at the same time.
If you turn it, it unlocks.
But yeah. No, I don't know if he can hear your headphones out, but he's here with me.
Yeah, we can hear him. If he wants to give his
Oh, yeah,
take, by all
pretty
means.
You want to give your take on this before action moves on? Okay, yeah. I wasn't able to hear everything because I was a bit Lionel. I'm kind of like we're in the process of you can move that. We're in the process of moving stuff. But yeah, for the take, so I guess just for my take on Harold versus you don't need me. You can do it. All right, hold on. I'll put it there. Okay. For the take of Harold versus Whitebeard, right? I got Whitebeard, and I know people are saying extreme diff. All right. I'm gonna move a little more. Okay. Right. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't know how much you said. We're like in the middle of moving stuff. People saying extreme diff, right? And I guess I could kind of agree. I don't know what you're saying. The Kaido image. You have to put Harold there. The Kaido image with Whitebeard, Roger. Yeah.
Bro, what are y'all doing, bro? Lawrence, give your take or stop talking, bro. What's happening?
Okay, I guess. All right, yeah, sorry. Like, yeah. So Harold, I guess I could agree with that because, like I said, when Harold grew up to, like that age, you still like to get stronger too, as well. Well, I don't know. I don't think that any of the covenant stuff added to the strength beforehand. So you got to covenant later on, or whatever. But also, who was fighting, but the natural giant thing. But the points that Lionel brought out about observation hockey, I 100% agree. Like, we haven't seen any observation hockey from Harold, right? Not only that, there's a point I kind of noticed, and it's similar to what I said about Rocks, right? and you can take it how it is, whatever. But I'm just saying with the on panel proof, what we have given, he probably has more. But again, we've only kind of seen two things from, I guess, Harald or even Rocks, right? Is like we've seen that they're conquerors, right? And we've seen like a natural innate strength in them because due to like their heritage or their upbringing or who they are, right? But that's kind of mostly it from them. They're kind of like basic in that direction. It's just, oh, they stand out as conquerors hockey. That's all that's really said about them. And they have natural strength. That's all it's said about them. Like Rocks, even like, splitting that island with one strike, right? But other hockey feats, like we don't know if, like I mentioned the hockey hardening thing, but even besides the observation and hockey hardening thing, what about interim hockey Rio, which we think is inward emission? Then also there's the shield versus outward emission and advanced levels of hockey, like those feats. We have never seen on panel, even when we saw Rocks and Harald battle each other, and we've seen Rocks battle or do any attacks, we haven't seen these other hockey feats or versatility in hockey from them. It's kind of the same thing, right? Like even like, for example, I know a lot of people chalk it up to when they saw Harald clash with Rocks on Mary Joa, right? They believed that they weren't touching. Okay, but on panel wise, to me, I know people say this, but I'm like, if you look at the panel when we first see like the gym fight and clash, they're clearly touching there. So that's why I never understood where people said they're not touching there because their blades are literally touching each other, right? So then if you look at the other clashes, they're far apart. So maybe you could argue then, like, yeah, they're, and I'll believe you because I was thinking the same thing too. But an actual confirmation, right, that they didn't touch, right? You can't have proof of that in the maker because we haven't seen it. The reason I'm adding that because if you link the not touching to proof of the other advanced hockeys, like of armament of being outward or inward emission, what we've seen from the others, we haven't seen that from them because there's no panel that proves that they did it. That's what I'm saying. The only thing that was kind of shown about them was they're able to utilize their conquerors hockey and they have natural strength. That is it. Through that, what I've seen from, like, for example, with Whitebeard, right? And what I've seen in the other greats as well, we're kind of seeing like multiple forms of every type of hockey from them, So to me, there's like Harold's strength. He's strong enough, right, to obviously rival Rocks, and he's strong enough to, I guess, at that time, rival, I believe, Roger and Garp as well. But Harold's strength versus other versatility stuff, as in what he's able to do with his hockey, I haven't seen anything that puts them at that level where I could put him at, like, we've seen Roger and Garp use hockey hardening at 39. I still haven't seen hockey hardening from Harald either. I haven't seen Rio from here. So these factors, it's the same reason why a lot of about the observation thing. To me, it's like it's all facets of hockey besides from Conquerors I haven't seen from Harald, but he has his natural strength. So I've seen all this from Whitebeard, is what I'm saying. And I thought he's fighting these greats and not being touched. Where, like I mentioned before, you could be a friend, foe, sleeping. It didn't matter. It was like you could not get the jump on him to lay a scar on him. Even on his back, it didn't matter. Chest didn't matter. It was a shock on Squatto did it, right? And then it was a shock when he actually got one from Roger. It was like a limited few. That's why the whole Garling thing doesn't make sense to me, because Garling has proven to be not at that level to do that. What we know of Whitebeard, So in those cases, I believe Whitebeard. People say extreme diff. I would concede extreme diff. So I guess I kind of feel like I have to, So I'll say extreme diff, but I got Whitebeard. Like,
listen, if it's high diff, do you stand on it, man? If it's high diff,
because like I'm thinking about it, I can't say because I don't have any backing to say lower. Because to me, it's like always. My always stance in arguments too is that if you haven't shown to fight at a certain level of hockey and other people can, to me, how I see it, I don't see how you able to continue competing against, especially a top tier person like Whitebeard. If you can't match them in hockey, how are you going to continue fighting with them? Right? You can't match them in observation. You can't match them at all these levels. How are you supposed to fight this person who's arguably the same strength as you, or arguably even stronger than you? So with that in mind, so I'm not going to say high diff, but because I don't know, man. Like pretty
It
much.
sounds like you want to say high diff, man.
I did. I kind of.
Listen, if that's what you feel, that's what you feel, bro. That's okay. I mean, he won 18-7, so
18-7. Okay, all right, yeah. Because like especially too, like to me, Whitebeard's prime is 47. That's the age we. I guess you go a little earlier than that, but I understand that's 84. He was facing Roger, right? No, that was for Roger. Yeah. So pretty much, yeah. But anyway, that's my take on that.
All right.
I feel like I felt for a good minute.
No, you good. You good. We don't get y'all on these, so I was gonna let y'all yap as long as y'all felt like it. But we do have a winner. It is Whitebeard. The average or the most consistent vote was Extreme Diff. But now for our final matchup of the evening, Rocks versus Roger. Basically the last two Pirate Kings, according to most people. Facing off. We'll see who wins it. I'll say based off of the voting that we've had so far, I think we might have an answer already, but we'll see. Twins, do y'all want to give y'all a take now? I don't know if y'all have stuff y'all got to do. Do y'all want to wait to hear other people's takes first? What's going
on? I guess I could give my Lionel just stepped downstairs or out a little bit. He'll be back because this is his phone. Right? I could give my take now if I don't know if people want me to go first, whatever. But I do have stuff to do. That's why I'm in the middle.
Yeah, like, go ahead, give your take now, Lawrence, so that you could handle yours.
Okay. So sorry you're giving me another long-winded me again, right? But I'll try to not make it too long. But yeah. So for the Rocks and Roger argument, I know you guys heard me a bunch on the podcast, right? But so some of that reasoning still stands today. Like again, it made it seem like I don't like Rocks. I actually like Rocks a lot. My only gripe against Rocks is that he attacked a little kid twice. Like, you know, like Loki as a little kid. Yeah, it's a giant and an Asian giant at that, right? But it's just funny. Like, I guess people forgot too this panel, and this makes you laugh because you know how people be coming at Rocks and whatever. Loki, in particular, because like also Larry, what he says about Loki made Rocks pull out a blade on him. Mm-hmm. And that's like, you know, talking about when he first met Loki, he attacked him. But we're not talking about that time. We're talking about later on. Whatever, when Loki tried joining the Rocks crew and he wanted to fight Rocks to do so, right? Like, Loki made Rocks do that, right? And I'm not knocking Rock's strengths for that, though, too, right? You could also do the shot to the giant strengths, right? Right there. But again, that same attack that we saw that that Rocks did against Loki, right? And same thing what I was saying about what I said with Harald. Notice the trend here that you have two rivals, as in Rocks and Harald, right? But you notice that their attack pattern is kind of the same, right? It's Conqueror's Hockey and their brute strength. For both of them, they clash. And I'm comparing that to like Roger and Garp. But when they clash, right? They're using Conquerors, yes. They're using Hockey Hardening, yes. And they're using like Rio too. So they're able to match someone in their hockey that they're fighting. That's their rival. But we only saw Rocks and Harald fight, and there's the absence of all those things. It's just brute strength there. So like with that in mind, right? And again, so you could argue too that Rocks have shown maybe observation because how fast he found his family on God Valley. Because I'll put that argument there too. Mm-hmm. Do we have proof of it? No, but you could argue there's observation right there. He went straight brute line right there. But then also too, I could also argue that's also his hometown. He knows where his family lives at. You know what I'm saying? He knows where they're going to be because his parents are there. So I could just make he went a beeline to like where he knew where they would be at because that's where they live. You know? So I could argue both ends because that's his hometown. That's the town he grew up in. Whatever. You know? That's besides the point. But the same cases are here. So now I'm going to go into like what Oda has given us. Me and I pay attention to, I guess, another pattern. Right? So I already brought up the pattern about like how Rocks and Harald only kind of fought with Conquerors and their strength. No other showings of hockey, really, right? Where we've seen Roger do that with everything, even at the age of 39, right? But I want to pay attention to the age 39 that Oda was kind of giving us. I thought it was very interesting that we have Roger at 39 at God Valley, and we see what he's able to do, right? But then you notice the panel, like the how would you call it? Where Kaido's thinking of the greats, right? Mm-hmm. And you see up top, above the rest, is Roger and Whitebeard, right? Mm-hmm. But this is also this is Kaido's mindset, who he views as the great, or people that he views that rival him, that could like fight him or whatever, right? This is his list. So it's not like taken as this is the general population. This is Kaido's list. So take that with a grain of salt, But he viewed Roger and Whitebeard above everyone else, right? But then at the bottom of that list, I thought it was very interesting, is that he had Shanks and he had Odin there, right? But check the age. Shanks is 39 now. The year we got the list from Kaido, Shanks there. And then remember the age when Odin and Kaido fought each other, because Odin and Kaido are the same age. And the age they fought each other, that battle where Odin lost, right, for Wano, they were both 39. So I find that very interesting what Oda's giving us here, right? And then notice who's also with them, the people who are at the age 39 at that level. Rocks. While we have Whitebeard and Roger above them, and they grew older than 39, right? Roger died at 53. Whitebeard died at 72, 73, what was it? 70, 72, I believe, right? And then I believe I said before that Rocks, right? Remember, his prime time was, again, we know that Roger and Garp and them weren't in their prime, right? But Roger was age 39. And then it showed that Rocks was kind of his rival, too. Was Roger's rival. And I know many people believe that, too. But also, too, a lot of times, why they even called it, people hyping up because it said it was Rocks' era, right? But notice how, too, that what they said, why it was his era, it wasn't necessarily Rocks' strength that he was so overwhelmed that he just dominated the group. It was the people he was recruiting, because everyone was already big-name bounty hunters. Think about it this way. I'll use an example. The reason why I'm not putting that Rocks on this dude's level, because Rocks is way greater than him. But why is Buggy such a big name now, right? And why he's Yonko now, right? Considered Yonko is because he got two big names who they believe underneath him. We know they're not really underneath him, but they believe underneath him. Mihawk and Crocodile, already bumping him to Yonko level just off that, right? But we know that Rocks targeted these people by looking at their bounties and targeting what he wanted, and some people came to him because you saw a lot of heavy hitters joining up with Rocks to reach this one goal, right? So it became like, this crew is crazy, this crew is dangerous, right? It wasn't like Rocks alone, this is his era because he's alone is dominating the game. No, it's because he had people like Big Mom, Whitebeard, Kaido, Shinky. Big Mom had a $500 billion bounty. Big Mom had a $500 billion bounty. Not at that time. At that time? At that time? Oh, yeah. She was a kid, right? So, all these big hitters right here. So, all these crews, and then you see this one guy anyway taking the lead of them, or because they are joining because it's this common goal. It's Rocks' dream or whatever they want to call it, but they align with him, but they don't fully view him as his captain. So a lot of people are hyping Rocks up to this dude, but remember what Shiki said. He was like, this dude, and this is one thing I also want to add to, and I'm happy I went to Shiki, right? Shiki, right? He said this dude could literally die, talking about Rocks, pass or whatever, and he didn't really care, right? Because the reason I know Rocks is strong, right? But I just thought it was something very, very interesting, is that he talked about Rocks in different ways. But have you noticed that no one really talked about Rocks' overwhelming strength? He was just that guy. He was so powerful. None of his crew kind of thought that. And the reason I say that is because we literally have Shinky, who just said that Rocks would go past, right? Whatever. But he literally crashed out to the world's government because he believed that Roger was too strong for them to be, because remember, they spun it as that they captured Roger, but Roger really turned himself in. But in Shiki's mind, he believed the masses that Roger got caught or captured by the Marines. So that's why he crashed out. He was like, there's no possible way. There's no way someone of this level of strength loses some of the Marines and gets captured and gets put to death. He's like, no, it doesn't make sense. Shiki couldn't have it, end up trying to fight Sengoku and Garp because he couldn't believe that someone as strong as Roger was done in by the Marines, right? But then he doesn't have that same thought when Rocks passes or Rocks about to pass. He wasn't impressed overwhelmingly by Rocks' strength to crash out in this way, Rock side. And that's what I'm saying also too. Yeah, but we're also talking about Roger way in the future, and his prime became prime at this level versus Rocks back then. And that's my argument here. I know a lot of people think, Rocks never surpassed Roger never surpassed Rocks, but it's obvious that he did, because to me, again, the reason why he was even his greatest rival is because of the crew he amassed, right? Where you legit compared to Roger, where it was his era, Roger's recruiting like Luffy, kind of like, besides from Zoro and Jinbei at the time, who had bounties, and Robin, who had bounties. We don't know if anyone in this crew had bounties beforehand. He's kind of just growing up, and they're growing with Roger. So it's just like they're growing up with no-name people, where Rocks already had big names, And then also too, before that, he showed up to Emu, so his eyes are already on Emu's already eyes, or the government's already eyes are on Rocks because of what he did, right? So I'm just gonna cast on the age of. So going back to the 39 thing, right? The fact that Kaido compared Rocks to that age of people 39, and Roger was 39 at that time, and you could argue, right? So here's the difference too, is that I believe though Shanks is kind of above Odin, and I believe he's leaning towards stronger than Rocks at this time because again, what he's able to do with hockey wise. So I believe that Rocks can compete at this level, right? But again, if you don't have these hockeys, especially because we're using Rocks, not Roger, not back then. We're using Rocks in his prime, Pirate King level Roger, who grew way then he has critical mass hockey. So how, if even Kaido's putting Rocks at that level, but then again, even with Odin and Shanks, we haven't seen Rocks produce the hockey, not alone what Shanks did, but we haven't seen him produce the hockey, aside from Conquerors, that Odin was hockey hardening. So Conqueror's Rise, I will give it to Rocks over Odin, right? In that aspect. But the other options, because again, the reason why the more hockey you add to something is going to strengthen it. Literally, critical mass hockey is literally the proof of that. You use all this hockey into your attacks to overwhelm and crumple someone, even as Dami versus Rocks was protecting himself with Conqueror's hockey and hockey hardening, right? But you could overwhelm that and defeat it by grit. So if Rocks is just using his Conquerors, right, to rival fight somebody who's using their Conquerors, who's using their hockey hardening, who's using their Rio and as an inward or outward emission too, how would just your Conquerors compete with all that other levels of hockey, especially too if you're using observation and future sight with it, So because of these factors and other ones as well, I feel like I'm talking for the one, so I'm gonna end it now. Right? That's why I believe. So if we're going Roger back then, I will put it extreme, more of a high diff, extreme diff. But if we're going Roger Pirate King versus Rocks, where we saw him, I would have to lower it. To me, it can't be extreme diff. It can't be. Because again, the level that I believe Roger grew into, especially learning critical mass hockey. The reason I say that is because the time Roger used critical mass hockey, right? It's 39, like I said before, right? So if y'all want to argue the Roger at his best, right, where before he's sick, and he goes to his strength is around 47. 47 is where ideally where he's not sick, but he can still use his full strength to his max. There is, but you go that time frame, right? That's around 39. That's almost 10 years. It's a little less than 10 years. Right? It's 8 years, I believe, right? Because 39 to 47. 8 years learning critical mass hockey. But if you are not using that when you're using the one he's sick and everything, that's fine. But either way. But at the end, it's either 8 to 15 years because Shanks grew to 15 around that time, right? So it's with this level of hockey growing with it, how could I say Rocks, who's only shown to me, right? That he only is able to use his strength and Conqueror's hockey with it. But Roger has all these things to a crazy level where, again, he was able to, at this time, fight Whitebeard and beat Whitebeard or scar Whitebeard, who doesn't get touched. Because even if you say not all the scars are on Whitebeard, at least one is, and this is Whitebeard, again, who didn't get touched and who has an ability and has this hockey and all these levels of hockey hardening and hockey armament as well. But yet Roger was still able to scar this man. And what we know is Roger didn't receive any scars. We saw Roger with no shirt on, bathing with oil on them. He didn't receive anything. So it's he was able to defeat Whitebeard without really taking any scar himself. So how could I say it's extreme diff? And he first time he
Rocks, who I believe Oh yeah.
Because it made Rock stronger in Diamond University at that time. Right? I know because I will say it's not his fighting style. If you want to say it's not fight, so he's not gonna do his techniques. Yes, that is true. Right? So it's not Rock's fighting style because he's using a different way of fighting. But physically, it did make him stronger, and I believe it had access to Rox's hockey. And to me, the proof that's why I always argue the hockey hardening thing and blocking with conquerors that Diamond University Rox is doing. Because if you didn't have access to Rox's hockey, how is it doing either of those things? How is it doing hockey hardening when we didn't even see Rox do before? And how is it really blocking, protecting your body? Because we saw, literally put it this way, we saw people protect themselves or protect their body with hockey hardening, right? And in regular hockey, right? We saw Virgo do it. We saw Luffy do it. We saw, I think, what? Zoro mentioned it. We saw Doflamingo do it, right? Hockey harden their face, to hockey harden their body, whatever. But now Rock's not only doing that, he's doing it with Conqueror's hockey, but in Diamond University. That's just something we didn't really think or know, not really someone doing before. Maybe. Yeah, maybe Big Mom, whatever. Yeah. So now I'm saying this right. So as proof that he had access to his hockey. So maybe it's not his techniques, but what techniques did Rox have, whatever, right? But to me, showing that Diamond University had increased his physical strength and size, but also had access to his complete hockey. This dude split the sky on his own in Diamond University Rox. So that's the argument thing. So it wasn't like it didn't have full use of his hockey or wasn't using his hockey. His hockey was clearly there, and he was utilizing it more than we've seen Rox use it beforehand. Yes, with help, Roger beat that, right, with Garp. But then that's also at 39, and then also he learned critical mass hockey, and then his hockey obviously grew, right? So,
my bad. They're asking if Law's 1 minute passed.
Oh, we only have 1 minute. It's been a minute for me. You should have told me. I would have said
it's only way over a minute.
Yeah.
I'm just laughing.
Nah, they don't get to hear from y'all, so I figured I'd let you talk, man. Give you a take for real, for real.
Okay.
My fault, Lawrence. But you got Roger, and you're saying high diff max, it sounds like.
Yeah, high diff max. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't say you. High diff
All right.
max.
Lionel, you got a minute, bro. If you want to give your take. Is Lionel there?
So about what?
For Roger versus Rox. That's the DDT rules. Everybody gets 1 minute to give their take. Lawrence just took like 12.
I mean, he kind of said almost like a lot. Me and Lawrence talk. So a lot of stuff he was saying, we go back and forth. Like a lot of stuff we were saying, I was saying too.
Okay, so like, you agree, Roger, high diff max?
No, out of respect, because again, I believe I believe that since they're high Yonko, I believe they're high Yonko level, like Harald and Rox, a high Yonko level. I would have to say extreme diff. I get what Lawrence is saying, but also say like what I said in the pod that. Good and Lawrence is talking about they'll learn like their intuition or they're in tune to their hockey. Because I believe like Harald and Rox could learn these type of hockeys through their fight because they're experienced hockey users. But I do understand like you're already experienced, you're still not doing it. So to me that's fair. But like to me, just like I respect him with what Kaido showed, and he fought these guys and saw their strength. I have to say extreme diff because again I believe they're high Yonko level. Like I believe like Rox today fighting Kaido Big Mom, it'll be a close fight. I'm not saying Rox is beating him. I'm not saying Kaido's beating him. I believe like I feel like what Kaido showed us, with his image with the ceiling, is a benchmark for certain things. Because again, he's a fighter in that world. He understood hockey over everything. But he also wanted the fruit when he was younger. So he understood and saw the strength of certain people. He understood freaking Awakening, and he didn't even show Awakening. So like, and we don't know if he even has it. He understood Future Sight, and he just whipped it out like out of his bag, or he had it the whole time. So like, Kaido was a good benchmark for us to understand how strong people are and could be in general. That's like off Kaido's image, you could dictate. All right, betrayal-wise, like I always said, betrayal-wise, narrative, whatever. That you can kind of understand certain people's strength-wise now and in the past. Rox to me, he's high Yonko level, just like Shanks right now, just like Kaido and Big Mom. For some reason, Kaido and Big Mom didn't excel as we thought they would to be Pirate King level, because you would think that, but off narrative and betrayal wise, they didn't. Unless again, both of Big Mom was old, So you can give her that. Kaido's holding back. We don't know Kaido's full strength, but to me, I give Rocks. I give Roger obviously because again, Roger is Pirate King level. He surpassed, got stronger. I'm not saying that much stronger, but he clearly excelled more than Rocks did. Especially again, Rocks passed, but like Lawrence was saying, we saw more with the usage of hockey, more from Roger than Rocks. And again, I don't care what he says. You believe Rocks to beat Roger, that's fine. That's fair. And if you believe Roger can beat Rocks, that's fine, that's fair. But you can't argue and say that, they didn't have Roger beat Rocks in the anime, so that means Rocks is stronger. I can say the same thing, bro. Because again, they said that Rocks is Roger's rival. That means he's the rival to hype Rocks up. He had to be Roger's rival to hype him up. Then he had to have a crew to match Roger's crew. Again, if Rocks didn't have any of those things, then who's Rocks? That's the point I'm making. He's Roger's rival, and he had to get a crew to match Roger's crew. That's the point of how Roger's hype is. He's strong, he's all that. But again, like, don't get it twisted. Roger's always been that guy. Just because Rocks came and showed out doesn't mean he's better than Roger. Narrative and portrayal-wise, and even the anime itself says it. I mean, Oda and the manga itself says it. Roger is greater than Rocks. He always has been. And you don't argue the East and West thing, East, in Japan-wise, East is always greater than West. They're always close, but East is always greater than West in Japan. If you watch every other anime, if you do the East, Ippo, Case Closed, whatever, Roger's the East. Rocks is the West. East was always greater. Comparison-wise, they're always neck and neck close, but East is always greater. That's my point. I'm done.
All right. Twins, I appreciate y'all being here, man. Larry not here today, so it's good to have y'all hold it down for him.
He said he can't do it. But
thank y'all for proving Seb wrong.
Listen, I didn't think y'all was showing up. I didn't.
You said he would show up. I'm like, all right, no, let me prove this dude wrong.
Listen, Lionel, you're not gonna show up to Monday's podcast. How about that, bro?
I'm gonna be there too. What? Watch.
Right, we'll see. All right. We did have NYC Anime Nerd give his take on Roger versus Rocks as well. And he had to go / he was having some mic issues, so I'll add that. And then oh no. Hold on.
You good?
Nah, I did something wrong. There we go. And then I have Larry's take. He told me to read it. So I'll read it now. If I can find it. All right. All right, so this is Larry's take on Roger versus Rocks. He said, all right, Rocks versus Roger. I get why people pick Roger. And yeah, you're probably going to call me a Rocks glazer. I won't even fight it. Instead, I'll just lay this out. This is all canon. At the time of Ed War, Roger was in his prime, but he was already sick. Crocus made it clear that while Roger had begun showing symptoms, the illness hadn't weakened him yet. However, it's very possible that by that time Roger fought Whitebeard a year later, he was in a weakened state. Now compare that to Rocks. Rocks would never lose to Shiki and his 50 ships. Ever. It took both Roger and Garp to bring Rocks down. Meanwhile, Roger needed a literal sea storm to survive Shiki. That contrast matters. Rocks, extreme diff. Rocks got Larry scaling in ways that he don't even scale. That's so funny.
Hey, at the very least, I'll give Larry this. At the very least, he's keeping it extreme because I feel like this is another matchup that either way could be considered extreme.
Okay. Twilight, you want to give your take?
I mean, yeah, I can, because I look at it in the sense that Rocks is a monster. It's been proven through a lot of what we've seen. I mean, granted, all of what we've seen was purely off God Valley, but we have the lore from him, what he was doing beforehand, the monsters he had under him, whether you want to consider them subservient or just following him for their own reasons. But I also keep looking at it in the sense of, I'm a firm believer that, as the generations go on, the power gets stronger with the newer generation as it goes on. And where we've seen Rocks at God Valley was basically at his peak because he didn't get any further than that. Whereas Roger did continue to go on and accomplish so much more and kept getting stronger and stronger. And I'd heard somebody bring up the fact that at that point on God Valley, he had already learned critical mass, which that knowledge alone had to have peaked something in him to increase the growth rate more or less. So I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to go Roger Extreme Diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Twilight. Toby, are you still there?
Yep.
You want to give your take on this one, man?
Yeah. I'll go.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go Rocks.
Okay.
He has more aura, in my opinion. I just enjoy Rocks more. That's why.
Okay. Short and sweet. Appreciate the take, Toby. All right, let's get into these people that's down there, man. They've been waiting because the twins was yapping.
We love to hear it. We love to hear it.
W twins, man.
All right, let's get Homie Hub in here. Homie, you there?
Hello?
How's it going, man?
I'm good, and yourself?
I am good, man. Who you got? What diff and why? Rocks versus Roger. It's a close one.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I got Rocks, man.
Okay.
Like a few other people said, I just feel like Rocks was the pinnacle, man. I just feel like he was on top. And also, I just feel like once after God Valley, Roger really just wasn't fighting anybody that he wasn't stalemating with. He didn't really have anybody to drive him to become stronger. Like, yeah, he did become stronger from God Valley, but he really didn't have to have any extreme power boost to fight anybody. So I just feel like after God Valley, he was kind of chilling. He was just clashing with Whitebeard, seeing Garp on the seas. He had a few run-ins, but yeah, in my head, I just believe that Rocks is the pinnacle. Yeah, man. I was just talking with some people in the chat as well, but everything just went out of the door one ear and out the other.
All right. You got Rocks. That gives Rocks the early lead here. I think. Or did I count wrong? I think I counted wrong. Oh, no, yeah. An NYC Anime Nerd, I counted his take already. Okay. All right. All right. Homie Hub, appreciate the take, man. Have a good night.
No problem, man.
All right. Next up, let's get Agent Q back in here, man. Q, you there?
Yo, I am.
All right, man. Who you got? What diff and why? Rocks versus Roger.
Okay. I got Rocks.
Okay.
For sure. I think maybe at the end of Roger's tenure, like in his prime, maybe he may have been stronger, but as we know, Rocks on panel has more feats. He's the only one we know that beat an admiral. The only one that we know that snuck into the garden with Emu and said what up to her, like, "Hey girl, how you doing?" Mm-hmm. No one else has been able to do that. And then just raw strength. It took Garp and Roger themselves, maybe at the beginning of their primes or before their primes. I don't know what age prime is in One Piece. It seems like it's like 56, but it took both of them to go above and beyond what they were capable of at that time in order to beat Rocks. So with that being said, I have to go Rocks. Just on his feet on panel alone.
Quick question for you, Q, because you said that just now. Do you consider regular Rocks stronger than Dami Reversi Rocks?
In his hockey capacity, yeah. I believe I think you guys have touched on it before, and I agree with you. The Dami Reversi increases the physical capacity of the fighter, but not the hockey, because the hockey is being influxed with Emu. That's how the Dami Reversi works, whether it's a Devil Fruit or her hockey, or his hockey itself. So, pre-Dami Reversi Rocks would have stronger hockey, making him a stronger fighter, in my opinion.
Okay. All right. Appreciate the take, Q. Have a good night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You too.
All right. Next up, let's get Trent in here, man. I know Trent. Trent, you there? Trent, you there, man?
Hey, guys.
Listen, your dreams have come true, man. Lawrence is here.
Lawrence is here.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, no way. Look at what we got here.
Talk to me, man. I don't know if he can hear you.
I've been waiting for this. But, law. So I hear you made a little comment about Gabon and Rayleigh, being better than Rocks. I can't hear him, so I can't get his opinion back. But I just needed to know what was going on in your head at that point when you thought you could make that comment. I'll have to go to the stream to make sure I can hear. Oh, so all right, where's he at? Lawrence is here. All right. So there we go. Where's he at? Is he gonna say something?
I don't know. Law, you there?
I'm here. I'm waiting for you for my turn. I don't know if you're still going or not.
Yeah, y'all do have to make this quick though, because I got to get through the rest of these takes.
Well,
so,
go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead. Look, all I'm gonna say is, my take, Rocks over Roger. I'm taking that. Okay. I did it. You basically heard my take earlier.
Okay.
But Law.
Yeah.
I
try to make
what
it
were
quick.
You on?
Huh?
What were you on? Go ahead.
I'm on what the manga gave me. All right. And I was just basing off, like, for example, like I said, I'm gonna make it quick because I know Sebastian has to move on. I said, right, the fact that one, if Rocks can't compete with critical mass hockey, and like I said before, if Gabon and Ray have that, like they learned it, and I'm not saying they have, like you guys making fun that said Rocks had to teach them. No, right? The same way where Rocks had to teach them. No, the same way where we saw people learn up hockey, like Luffy experienced observation hockey, he experienced getting hit with conquerors hockey, right? Then he learned in battle, in a fight, just by seeing it or feeling it to do it. So all they have to do is be conscious of it. Like Gabon literally says it. Hockey's is beneficial or conquers, right? When you're conscious of it, right? So all they have to be conscious that they could use critical mass hockey. If we have young Zoro, young Luffy, and others mastering and learning these hockey techniques and feats at the age of 19 and 21, why can't I say Gabon and Ray would learn that in their prime when they've been seeing Roger use it for 15 years? So if Gabon and them know it, how can Rocks compete with critical mass hockey if he doesn't have it? And let alone other users of hockey as well. If he just has his conquerors, how can he compete with not only critical mass hockey, but Rio and that is, hockey infusion, or was it hockey outward emission and hockey inward emission? If Rock doesn't have things, how can he compete with those things? And you're adding critical mass hockey to all of that. How? And you also talk about like Roger has no feet because Rock's beat an Admiral. We saw Shanks shut down an Admiral with just using his conqueror's hockey. And which is greater, Roger fighting to a draw with Whitebeard and Garp, or feeding an Admiral? Well, we know that Whitebeard and Garp are way stronger than these Admirals. So let's get real, people. That's my take.
Okay. All right. Let me tell you something.
Trent. We can't do rebuttals. I don't have time for all that, man. I can't do it. Can't do it. Oh, sorry, dog.
He learned something from Whitebeard, so he can be over, so he can do the same thing. But also, this is something too. You said you always talk about if they don't have feats on the manga, and if they don't show it, then you don't think they have it. When was one time they showed it?
I can answer back or no?
You gotta be quick, man. I'd already dropped Trent, so he'll have to hear it on the stream.
Okay. No, that's fair. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not. This is what I said. I never said that Gabon and Ray have critical mass hockey to beat him. I said if they have it, I don't see how Rocks can compete with it. You guys got to listen to what I'm saying. You guys are getting it all in your feelings about what you think I'm saying. I said, again, I always pose the question. If Ray and Gabon have critical mass hockey and all these other things, we already know that Ray has Rio. We've seen him do it, right? We've seen him do it. That's how Luffy learned it, because he saw Ray do it. Remember that. Ray has that. And Gabon is showing that too. If they have critical mass hockey as well, because they've seen Rocks do it, that's the thing. And we know that Rocks doesn't have it. Right? Rocks doesn't have it. No, we know that Roger doesn't have it. I mean, we know that Rocks has it. We know that Roger has it and Rocks does it. Again, what can he have compete with that? I still haven't got an answer to that. You always say, oh, because he's supposed to be Roger's ride, whatever. Like, again, what is the argument here? What's the answer to if Rocks doesn't have this, right? He used Rio. We haven't seen Rocks use Rio, but we've seen Ray use Rio. How does, and yes, Conqueror's Hockey, we know that Ray could do that. If Ray has Rio and Conqueror's Hockey and all those things, how can Rock compete with Ray when Rocks hasn't shown Rio at all?
Wait,
when has Rock shown Rio? When has Rock shown Rio?
Wait, did we say Ray and Rocks?
I didn't hear.
It was the Rocks and Gabon.
Ray. Rocks and Gabon?
Rocks and Gabon. So my whole thing was Gabon and Ray. It was Gabon and Ray. The arguments to both of them. So
Toby, man, you've been out the loop, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been.
Bro. Is this what's been going on?
Have you caught up on the manga yet, Toby?
Listen.
Nah, I'm like 5 chapters back, bro.
Guys, we gotta move on, man.
After that, I haven't watched any of the episodes neither, and I'm like, yo, what?
We gotta move on. I can't do this today. I can't. I gotta get.
Did we spoil him? Did he get spoiled? He just get spoiled?
Yeah, he's spoiling himself, man. So I'm bro.
No. Hey, I'm used to spoilers. I'm not.
Terrible, man. Listen,
I'm a spoiler man.
Law, Toby, I'm gonna cut it there. If y'all want to chat, y'all can do it. But I gotta get through the rest of these takes.
Right.
Oh man. All right. Rocks up 6-3. Let's get Dozer in here. Dozer, you there?
Hey, no question.
Dozer, talk to me, bro. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So it's non-Dummy reverse Rocks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. I got Roger. I know it was Rocks' era, even when Roger was around, and even on God Valley, he seemed like the most dominant one there. The thing is, though, that was his downfall because he was the target of Emu, because he was the strongest one, the main one. After that, it became Roger's era because his biggest op of a pirate was gone. He had like over a decade to grow, get stronger, and really grasp the strength to be Pirate King. So I have Roger Extreme Diff. If Rocks lived though, and if he was able to live, I would have definitely said Rocks. But it's kind of like an Ace thing. He had a bunch of potential, but it was cut short because he got just done dirty. So yeah, Roger Extreme Diff.
Okay.
Or had Extreme Diff like that.
Appreciate the take, Dozer. We did get another $2 super chat from Wise Life Gaming. It says, does Law have that wine bottle next to him again? Oh, man. Maybe. I don't know. All right. Next, let's get Diamond in here, man. I get Diamond already? No. Diamond.
Yo, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
How y'all doing today?
Chilling, man. Chilling. They got the twins active today, man. Who you got?
What's up, Diamond?
What diff? And why?
How you doing? Wait, the twins pulled up?
Yeah, they here.
Lawrence,
they both here. Yeah, they're Mr. Boo Boo.
Bro, that's like, damn. That's like seeing Jim Carrey at an award show. It's like doesn't happen.
That's funny. All right, Diamond, who you got, man? Rocks or Roger?
Is it Dami rocks or is it regular?
Regular Rocks.
I got Roger. I do extreme diff. Really self-explanatory, you know. Roger gapped him in the almost 20 years after God Valley. I mean, he was pretty much like a rival relative to him then, and he ended up getting like, I don't want to say a lot stronger, but he got like strong enough to, you know, surpass him. Even though like Rocks was that guy in his generation. I'm trying to think how else can I slander Rocks. Honestly, it's a win-win for me because I know how Larry's gonna react after this. If Roger wins, it's Rocks downscale, but if Rocks ends up winning, then it's low-key Blackbeard upscale. You know, you your daddy's son. That's an expression that exists in every anime. So either way, it's a win-win. But nah, I mean, yeah, and I'm giving it to Roger. Like, how to extreme diff? It's gonna be a close fight. They're both like hockey monsters, like physical monsters, and they're like, it's kind of like Goku and Vegeta type of rivalry, where like, you know, Rocks would be the Vegeta, always the weaker one, and Roger would be Goku, always stronger.
Whoa, always the weaker one? Come on, bro.
Yeah, come on, bro. Hey, let me know when Vegeta does freaking UI Susano, bro.
Oh my
Thanks for
He
talking
was
to me.
stronger when they first met, bro.
Yeah,
he
look at it now.
was. He was. You can't deny that.
And then he surpassed him again. Well, that was Majin powers, but we'll take that W too, right?
Nah. He snuck him, bro. We know what happened.
Hold on. Why would you give him the Majin era? No. Super Saiyan 3 over Majin Vegeta for sure.
And he had Super Saiyan 3 in the bag. He was like, yo, I don't want to embarrass my boy Vegeta.
What you talking about, bro?
Hey, man, the manga didn't show that, man.
What?
Oh yeah, the manga showed us that Vegeta needed more training to catch up to Goku's level. You right? Yeah, that's what Wiz said. Yeah, that's what it said.
The manga only showed me Super Saiyan 2 up to that point, so I'm taking that W.
Bro, sorry, just, you know, Vegeta's cool and he almost closing the gap, but
no, he just beat Goku in the new movie, bro. Base form, straight up, hands.
And he cried after that, bro. Broly was in tears because he was like,
listen, what this guy do with Rocks and Roger, man?
Yo,
I don't know what. Hey, yo,
Vegeta's always been weaker, bro. It's not true.
Yeah, yeah, but you look at the Majin Buu fight in that planet when he was Kid Buu. Vegeta was like, "Yo, you were always the strongest."
No, that was Toriyama made him say that. He didn't mean that, bro.
But Toriyama is the god of the earth. Whatever he says goes.
Toriyama be lying just like Oda. R.I.P. Toriyama. But he be lying too, bro.
This is the first time I hear people disagree with the author of the world they created. That's crazy.
It's not the first time I've heard it, man. But
hey, them authors are human too, man. They make mistakes, man.
Diamond, have a good night, man. Appreciate the take.
All right, man. You too, guys. Have a good one.
Oh, my boy.
All right, let's get 3D in here. 3D, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, man. Talk to me. Who you got? What diff and why? 1 minute.
Wait, Lionel's in here.
Yes, sir.
Right?
I think. I don't know.
Hey, Lionel. Hey. Oh, he's not here.
He's in the spirit.
He might be, bro. I don't know.
Well. Okay. Well, this one I couldn't really choose. I couldn't decide. I'm gonna just do a coin flip. I got it a tie either way. Actually, wait, who's winning right? Let me see.
Roger Tails. Roger Tails.
Let me see. It's 6-5. Ooh. Yeah, I can do a coin flip. Right. Okay, I got Roger.
Okay. Is the fate of the world on Roger or Rox's side? We'll see.
Oh, it's always been on Roger's side.
I guess it's always been on Roger's side. I guess even in real life, apparently.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
I can feel his hockey right now.
That's insane.
Can't do the coin.
3D. Have a good night, man.
Oh yeah. Me too.
All right, let's get 5-2. You there? 5-2. I see green, but I'm not hearing anything from you. Hold on. 5-2.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
Yeah,
man.
there it is. Connected the car. Let's see. We got. Wait, are they both prime?
Yeah. Basically, Rocks the day of God Valley, but before Dami Reversi, and Roger, basically, however strong you think Roger got before, I guess he got sick. Like, whatever you think that is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So real quick, just quick question. So with Dami Reversi, the pod, like we've agreed that it takes away durability in exchange for regeneration, and you're not able to use like advanced versions of hockey, right?
Agreed? I don't know if we've
I
ever
mean,
come to a
that's
consensus.
that's like the major, the
That's it.
majority
What
of
do you
the
What
of
do
the
you
community.
feel, man? What do you feel?
All right, in my opinion, I feel like Domi Reversi gets rid of the durability in exchange for the regeneration, and I also think it keeps him from using advanced forms of hockey.
Mhm.
So, I mean, if it took Garp and Roger to be a Domi Reversi Rocks that couldn't use all of his kit, I mean, the answer's got to be Rocks. I mean, I say high diff just to be nice, but I mean, it's not really a question in my opinion.
Okay. All right. So you're going high diff Rocks.
Yeah, high diff Rocks.
Rocks. Putting my notes down. Well, 5-2. Appreciate the take, man. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. You as well.
All right. Next
I feel
up.
like people are.
Hmm?
Oh no, I was just saying. I feel like people are scaling like leaving Roger at God Valley level when they're doing the
man.
matchup instead of
They come through.
instead of where he got in his pro.
They give they take, man. I gotta respect it.
I never thought I'd
Uh,
see a flashback when Roger like gets downplayed. But that flashback actually did a little bit of damage, even though it shouldn't have.
Goonin ain't the wave, bro. You don't wanna look like Sanji in the flashback, bro. All right. Let's get
Ross.
T's in here. T's, you there? T's going once.
Yeah.
I can hear you, but you're coming in like you're like talk again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. All right, man. What's going on?
All right, I'm gonna go. I want to go Roger high diff, but I'm gonna do Roger extreme diff.
Okay.
Just cause, like, if we're going off of primes, then clearly Rocks was at God Valley, but we have to consider that Roger had a lot more years after that to like advance, and we know that him and Garp had constant run-in. So all that could do is lead to hockey blooms and his hockey getting stronger. And if we're going more so off of God Valley, then we can see that Rocks, instead of trying to analyze what he could do to do lasting damage to Emu, he was relying on just his raw strength. Like, and I feel like that's what he represents, just raw, unleashed strength. But Roger, he showed that like he can adapt or he can analyze certain stuff in the fight. So knowing that he can analyze, knowing that he did think to do critical mass hockey, I feel like that knowledge with him at that point, and he's just growing and gaining more knowledge and getting more advanced and seasoned as his time went on until he did turn himself in. Then the edge should go to Roger just because he showed that he's capable of adapting and thinking of ways to actually do damage in a fight. His only downfall would be surviving long enough to catch on to what Rox is doing, to catch on to how he could actually damage or like keep Rox down. But he showed the signs that like he was smart early enough to figure out what he needed to do to even combat Adami Reversi Rox. So I'm gonna go Roger Extreme Diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, T's. Have a good night, man.
Y'all too, man.
All right, let's get Buzz grooving here. Buzz, you there?
Hey.
How's it going, man?
Oh, man. Glorious.
All right, who you got, what diff, and why? Rocks versus Roger. I know you said you had something for me for this one.
Oh, let me clear my throat real quick. I'm about to read off a little script here. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, water is so good. All right. I got Roger high diff. Harald, someone with equal hockey to Rocks, was still able to hurt him worse than any other single person was able to. On God Valley, Roger and Garp both had relatively equal hockey to Rocks, and would have beaten Dami Reversi Rocks, who was a stronger, tougher version of Rocks who used Conqueror's Hockey and Fusion in every single attack he used, unlike base Rocks, a lot sooner if it weren't for his regenerative powers. This is made apparent by the panel showing Rocks' bruised and battered face right before the critical mass attack. The narrator later says that Roger at that point, among the other people who left God Valley, was still 10 to 20 years before his prime, which lines up with us seeing him 12 years later when he and Whitebeard, whose clash nearly breaks the island apart and knocks over their respective ships on either side of the island, go on to fight for 3 days, something Rocks never did. With both on-panel and narration on his side, you have to give it to Roger.
All right. Appreciate the take, Delaney.
Of
not
course.
Delaney. Buzzproof. Sorry, I'm reading names wrong. But
it doesn't matter who it is, as long as Roger's on top, baby.
It's close, man. You were the swing vote right now. It was tied 7-7. Now it's 8-7.
Unbelievable.
Hey, man, that's the game.
Yeah, this is a genuinely good matchup.
It's tied or at least it was tied in the YouTube poll too. I think Rocks is up 51% to 50% or 49%.
That's crazy.
Hey, man. Rocks is that boy.
Like, I get he's super cool, but like, come on.
Buzz, have a good night.
Oh, of course, y'all as well.
All right, next up, let's get Delaney in here. Delaney, you there? Delaney going once.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man, how's it going?
It's going good.
All right, talk to me, bro. Who you got, what diff, and why? It's a close one. Rocks versus Roger.
I got Rocks. I mean, to me, Domi Reversi. Your hockey is up there because because of your will, and I don't see you having that will when you're Domi reversed. And I look at God Valley like Kizaru and Egghead. Like I look at Rocks as nerf because there's just too much emotional stuff going on with him and his family.
Mm-hmm.
And it still took all of that to take him down. So like I still put Rocks up there. And if we go by, Lawrence's take about not having any type of armament hockey or anything like that, that just to me upscales that Gate of Justice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I see Rocks over Roger just based on his previous feats. Obviously, we don't really have enough to say who would win, but I have Rocks Extreme Diff.
Okay.
Oh, and I almost died laughing when Law got on the mic because that dude said, he started off and he said Harald versus Whitebeard, and then he had this long pause, and I swear my future sight, I gotta go Rayleigh. That's all I thought about.
All right, Delaney, have a good night, man.
Yeah, you too.
All right, and then Grimwalls, how's it going, man? Grimwalls, yes, sir.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, perfect.
How's it going?
I have Rocks.
Okay.
Extreme Dev. Well, naturally, hard Dev.
Rocks, all right.
I'll give exactly why. Because exactly where Roger was, and she did not want him. She planned a whole feast just to get rocks.
Wait, who? What? You say Shacky? Shacky didn't want rocks.
No, not Emu. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard Shacky. I'm sorry. Okay.
Emu. Everything to get rocks. Not Roger. She did not care about Roger.
Is that how that works? I don't know if that's how that works.
She came for rocks for her by herself. Down from her throne to come get him, man. She thinks he's gonna be a warrior for her.
I just don't know if that's how the scaling works. Emu care. Put this way, right now, Emu cares more about Sabo than Luffy. Is Sabo stronger than Luffy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that counts.
It depends on who you ask.
Who out here saying Sabo over Luffy?
We all know who's gonna say that. So like,
I don't even think Rob would say that. I don't even think Rob would say that.
We know who's gonna. Don't lie. You know he's gonna say that.
I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna ask him.
You know he's gonna say that. So it's like,
all right, I guess, man. All right, so you said Rod's high diff.
yes.
Okay.
So I just want to name one point. When did Rock start his pirate career? Like, how long was it? I think it was like 20 years or something, or like 10? I'm confused.
Who Rocks when he started his pirate career? He pirated for like I want to say about 10 years or so, something like that.
Before that, he destroyed the gates of justice, went to Emu, did all that, and people are saying Roger took 20 years for him to catch up to Rocks, and then he surpassed that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure it was 18 years.
18? Okay.
Yeah, like the beginning of if you're going by beginning of when he saw Emu and started pirating, from then on, I'm pretty sure it was 18 years. Again, that's Rocks when
18 years. He had 18 years to surpass. He broke into Marine Joie by himself. Nobody. And they're saying Roger surpassed that. Emu was why he didn't get the smoke. Clearly, because Roger couldn't get the smoke with Emu, so he didn't want the smoke.
Okay. That's one way to look at it, I guess. Grimwalls, have a good night, man.
You too.
I don't know if that counts, man. Like, I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be viewed, but I guess.
Yeah, it takes a take.
Takes a take, bro. Takes a take. All right, let's get Girthquake in here. Oops. 3 times. Girthquake, you there?
Yo.
All right, man. Talk to me. Who you got? What diff and why? Rocks versus Roger.
Hold on. Did I hear Lionel in the building?
Yeah, Lionel and Lawrence are here.
Oh my goodness. What's up, guys? They ain't talking.
Yeah.
I was like, whether they're here or not.
Did I talk or I don't know? Like,
Yeah, if they ask for you specifically, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, is this your first DDT, or have you been to more of them?
They've been to more of these.
I've been to. This is probably my I'm going to be real. Probably my third.
Yeah, I think it's your third.
I would say third or fourth sounded about right.
Hey, it's a pleasure to have you, Lionel. I'm glad you can make it.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Just the scheduling and busy. Like even now, I'm busy. Like, but I said I was going to be here for the Harald and Whitebeard and Roger and Rock. So I try to be, but just I'm a busy guy.
Yeah, who'd you vote for?
So I mean, respect and good on both arguments, but I say extreme diff for both. I have Whitebeard over Harald, and I have Roger over Rocks. Extreme diff because of like narrative wise and going by Kylo's view, and I believe that Harald and Rocks are high Yonko level. Didn't reach Pirate King level. I mean, and I do agree that you could argue Harald reached Pirate King level since the guys are the incident, but like that's just off whatever. I believe Rocks is high Pirate King level that he could rival Big Mom, Kaido, and Shanks and them now. But to me, like again, Shanks and them are not stronger than Roger, Pirate King level at this moment. Harold, you can say either or. That's fair, but like we don't know. But yeah, that's my view. Going
That's
off.
a good man right there. That's a good man picking
Hey, I
Roger.
always fail with the manga, the narrative, the comparisons, the betrayals, whatever. Like that's always my view. You never hear me say bias. I don't care who it is. Again, even if it's Odin, I don't care who it is. I'm trying to be. When did I ever been biased? No, Bax, don't give me that. You're biased as heck. When have I ever been biased for Odin? All I said was facts. All I said was facts. All I said was facts. I'm just saying. All I said was facts.
Nah, bro. But he could just deflect Bajron gun though. Yeah, man. Never been biased.
Hey, he could. He's up there. He's high Yaku level, bro. Oh, tell me what name? What high Yaku level? Not reflect Bajron gun. I'll wait.
Cool.
All right, listen, Girth, Lionel, this ain't the time for that. All right.
Don't get me activated,
This ain't the time, man. I didn't say anything. I just laughed. Listen, Girth, give your take, bro.
Hey, we got Lionel on the building, man. People want to hear from him. But all right, I got Roger. I'm signing with Roger. I'm signing with my boy Lionel over here. You know, we're going Roger. We're gonna give him his respects and say extreme diff. That's it.
All right. Appreciate
I ain't got
the take, Girth.
What's up?
I said appreciate the take.
Of course, man.
Have a good night.
Of course. All right, take care, you guys.
You too, bro.
Oh man.
What?
It's 9-9, bro. Tied up. Tied up. And I know who you picked, Toby, so no switching back and forth. All right? I have it listed. Been doing that today. You think you Larry or something, bro.
I ain't gonna switch up on rocks, man.
All right. Next up, let's get Seropolis in here. Seropolis, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, man. Who you got? What diff?
Has Larry's take already been read?
Yes, sir.
All right. Can you give me a bullet point summary of it?
Man. Basically, he kind of went on to say that like Roger, in his prime, was almost wiped out by Shicky's 50 ships, and that Rox would never be in a situation like that. Something along those lines.
Because he got out of us. I mean, I don't know what that would be. I don't know why that matters at all. But anyways, all right. Like at all. Most importantly, what we need to focus on.
I'll be honest with you.
Like, what do we mean, chicky ships? Like, rocks can drown. You can't fly. Like, what do we? All right, fair enough. But basically, Roger has better feats than Sanji, and Sanji has better feats than rocks.
Oh my god.
So no. But no, let's be realistic here. Like, it's not like there's any devil fruit or like enhanced biology. It's not like there's any ancient giant or devil fruit or any covenant or any of these issues. It just comes down to hockey. These two are just guys who use hockey. They're like Shanks. There is no exterior factor. The only thing we're looking at is who has the better hockey. And Rox has no observation feats. He has no armament feats.
It depends if you count the Voice of All Things thing a feat of observation hockey or not.
But even if we give him Voice of All Things, that's just also something Roger has. So that's not like a net positive for Rox.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, at best, we can just say that would be something for him. And even then, we've still just seen more from Roger. And then we have the fact that, in my mind, there's no reason to think Dami Reversi would somehow nerf Rox. Like, I've heard Larry's brief argument for it, but we've seen better hockey feats from Dami Reversi Rox than we ever have normal Rox. We saw him essentially solo split the sky and cut the island in half in his Dami Reversi form. We know that he's blocking with Dami Reversi, and this is the same version of Rox that a younger Roger, not Prime Roger, is consistently clashing with and doing damage. Like, I'm not under the impression that Roger or Garp could have potentially beaten Dami Reversi Rocks if you just remove the regeneration. And I have that Rocks is stronger than, the normal Rocks in the spike. We've seen Rocks barely use armament hockey. If we've ever seen him use armament hockey, he's never blackened his blade. We've seen Roger do it consistently. And then after that point, we see Roger learn critical mass Supreme King hockey, one of 2 people that it's ever been confirmed to have. And then Roger has, 20 years to, or not 20, I think it's more like 15 or 16, but of fighting Garp and fighting Whitebeard and the whole Shiki debacle and all of these things to where he would get stronger. I don't really see an argument outside of narrative for why Rocks would be above him. And even the narrative doesn't put Rocks above Roger. It just puts them on a similar pedestal. But even then, Roger eclipses the version of himself that was basically a rival to Rocks. That's the version that we see consistently, far more consistently, fight Garp and fight Whitebeard. These are guys that have continued to grow since the time that they were rivals. And we already saw Roger deal with and take damage and block and guard a stronger version of Rocks. And even if you think it's a weaker version of Rocks, which is ridiculous, we still saw Roger do more and grow throughout his entire pirating career. I have no reason to think Rocks would beat a prime Roger or a prime Garp or a prime Whitebeard. So I have Roger, not to downplay Rocks, like I think Roger would probably win high to extreme diff, closer to extreme, but I just don't see any way Rocks wins this.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean,
thank you from the twins from the back. That's so funny.
I mean, that's why I wanted Larry to be like, I don't understand what's so wrong about anything that I just said. Like,
there's not. Listen. There's a take. A take's a take. The thing that kills me about Larry specifically is that we literally did a top 30 stream and he had Roger over Rocks in that stream.
Yeah, like I watched that. I remember that. Like I don't.
Bro, remember the cover story? Then he said the dinosaur thing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh,
and
dude!
then Roger Strong is now with the whole DDT thing with Roger Rocks. He's going back to Rocks. I'm just like, yo, Larry,
man, he's caping for his guy, man. I can't
yo,
be mad
I
at
love
him
you,
for
but
that,
damn, bro. Like you can't just keep doing that.
I can't be mad at him, bro. That's his guy, bro.
Seb Lawrence. When I was listening to that podcast at work, I like audibly gasped at the reaches he was taking. Bro, he's carrying a dinosaur, and the T-Rex is the king of the jungle, so obviously he's stronger than Roger.
The T-Rex is the king of the jungle.
Bro, he's the king of the jungle, so clearly he's above Roger. Or he's above. Like, what are we doing here?
Hey, man, Lionel said the East versus the West today, okay? Okay? Listen.
I understand that, because that's an actual Japanese reference. Like, other animes that do that. They have an East main protagonist. That's like Ippo, Conan, other mangas. Then they have a West person who's they mimic and betrayal and like skill level of that person. There's like not a doppelganger, but like there's a set person who's from the West who's the same skill level as the East person in Japanese. Like I forget what it's called in the East Coast of Japan and the West Coast of Japan. I don't know. But that's the actual real thing they actually do in anime and manga. But they always have the East person a little greater than the West person. Even though they're like, parallel, they're strong like in their own right and they go neck and neck. But the East person is always greater. And that's what I'm saying, like Roger was born in East Blue. Rocks was born in West Blue. That's the East and West. And didn't really do it that way, but he did it differently. But he's kind of putting the same thing. Rivals, whatever, strong, but he has Roger greater than Rocks. That's the reference I was making when I said the East Coast and West. Again,
I'm gonna be honest.
If you look at it, that's an actual real thing.
Did they ever determine where Ace was born? What blue?
Isn't he? He's north. I don't specifically remember where Port Gaz de Rouge is from. I do need to ask you guys
South Blue.
I need a real opinion on this. Why does Larry think having a devil fruit makes you weaker?
I don't know, man. I'll never understand it.
Like we'll sit here and it'll be like 2 guys with the exact same hockey feats, and one of them has a devil fruit, and Larry would be like, "Well, hockey's above devil fruits," and I'm like, they're the same. It's just one guy has an extra thing.
Listen,
Like there's no difference.
I don't know.
Like he's talking, dude. The Loki versus Zoro thing. He's like, well, Shanks beat Loki, so clearly Zoro can. What? Like, what do you mean?
Oh, listen.
Sorry, I love Larry.
You're killing my guy today, bro. Chill out.
No, dude. Dude, Larry makes the pod. I love Larry, but some of these things they irk me. Dude, they've irked me for 5 years.
We haven't been doing this for 5 years, have we? Has it been 5 years?
Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up on 5.
It's been 5 years.
I've been a Yonko member for about 4.5 almost.
Jeez.
Coming up
It's been about 4.5. Like I started listening to y'all when I moved in my freshman year of college, and I'm about a year removed from college entirely now.
Damn. We got to wrap this up, man. Oda need to hurry it up.
Yeah, no, for real.
Time passes when you're doing what you love. Time passes when you're doing what you love.
Exactly. I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time. I know that I've been up here for a bit at this point. I just had, I couldn't let the Rocks over Roger continue. I had to say my piece on this.
Seropolis, I appreciate the take, man. I think you had one of the better takes of the day in general. Even regardless of which way you decided to go, I think you articulated what you wanted to say well. So thank you.
Thank you. But I'll let y'all get someone else up here, and I can't wait for the next one. Wait, also, I wanted to move my I was trying to move up a tier so I could join the call-in stream. But I can't upgrade it. I have to I think you just have to
might have to let it run out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let it run out and just go for the new tier.
Yeah, fair enough. I just wanted to see, but that was it. Thank you all
I'll
so much.
notate for our next call-in stream that's next week and see if I can just get you in here anyway.
Oh, bet. Thanks, man.
All right, man.
All right. Sounds good.
Oh, man. That's, I think, all the tiered members. Or no. Do we have any tiered members in here? Hold on. I think we got... Who we got? No. Just Mario. So Mario, come on down. Mario, you there? Mario might be asleep. It'd be like 8 a.m. for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Mario actually here, bro. He'd be pulling up just to exist, man. All right. Mario, if you're here, let me know. We did get another $5 super chat from Toby. It says, for my little bro Crow to join the DDT. All right. Let's see if we can get Crow in here, man.
Get my boy right.
Crow, you there?
Oh, he's deaf and Jesus, bro.
This is what you paid for, man.
No.
This is what you paid for, dog.
Who's Mr. Boo again?
It's Lionel and Lawrence together, but I think it's typically just Lionel's account.
Oh, okay. I just want to figure out which one's who again. My bad.
All right, Crow, who you got? Rocks or Roger?
I think Rocks high diffs.
Okay.
I feel a Rocks and Harald's clash is way better than the splitting the sky. They probably I feel like the explosion where they erase everything with Conqueror's Haki is a better feat. And I think just Rocks is just stronger.
Okay.
Come on now. That's a good $5 out there, man. I'm proud of you.
All right.
Yo, thanks, Toby.
Crow, I did want to say, because you're always asking about the twins. They are here. If you want to say anything specifically to them, here's your chance, because it'll probably never happen again. Honestly.
He never watches the pod. He probably doesn't even know.
Online on Discord, so we can talk more, I guess. The bond with the community. That's my message.
Hi, Crow. Have a good night.
Wait, was that something bad? Are they not allowed to, or
no?
what?
It's just funny. Lionel, Lawrence, if you're here, by all means, respond.
I fully didn't hear, but you saying that I'm not going to be here, this is not going to happen again is wild.
What is
Right, what did you
No. Lionel, genuinely, this typically happens on a Wednesday at 6 p.m. You're going to be here?
You picked a meeting time. You know my meetings are that day. So,
Listen,
bro,
Wait, can I say something?
Listen.
Because I've never heard of you guys before, besides like Seb and Larry. So like, I feel like if you're more online on Discord, maybe people like me can actually know what's consistent.
Crow, it's because you don't watch the channel, bro.
I mean, it's complicated, Like, I'm pretty sure, like, Twilight said you only appear in, like the reviews, right? So, like, even then, like, you guys are, like, hardly in stream, technically. Versus you guys that do, like, DDT and, like, call in stream. So I feel like being online on Discord would help more.
Oh, man. All right, Crow.
Well, our main thing is a podcast, so that's our main thing. Everything else is like.
Lionel, you don't gotta justify yourself to Crow. Crow, have a good night, man.
Yeah, have a good night,
Toby.
See ya, bro.
That's your fault, bro. You picked Wednesday.
Yo,
Wednesday's my day.
No, hold on. When am I supposed to do these streams then, Lionel? Friday night?
I'm here
Saturday night. I guess I
can.
can move it to Thursdays. I guess.
And again, I'm not gonna say I want to make it to every Thursday. I'm just like you picking Wednesday.
Already copping, please. Please. This man said, "Yo, change the day that you do it."
Action. My point is, you picked a day that you know for a fact. Can I ever go on a DDT on a Wednesday? I'm asking you.
If y'all have a circuit meeting or whatever, yeah, you could.
Yeah, but good. When is that, Sebastian?
That's like twice
a year. Like maybe that's once a year, and it matters to certain days. So every Wednesday, especially you do a DDT, I cannot make it because of my meeting.
Right,
it's very circumstantial.
Okay,
if I can make it Wednesday.
Okay, no, listen, I'll eat that. If I move the DDT to Thursdays going forward, will you say you can make more? Like you just said that. You literally just said, I'm not making that. Are you going to commit to coming?
I didn't say I'm not making it. I said I can't make it every time. But I said I can make it most likely because, again, I have an obligation Wednesday. If you take that away, I don't have an obligation Thursday, so I can make it more. I'm not going to be consistent as other times, but like I can make it more likely than Wednesday. It's like Wednesday, you're giving me really no days. That's circumstantial if I'm not doing something. Like for instance, Sebastian, Wednesday next.
Oh, we lost Lionel.
Oh man. Sebastian, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday, I don't have my meeting, but I am already doing something that Wednesday.
I can't go live next Monday anyway.
Because that's my point. Like, I am so busy. Even the day that I'm normally busy on that Wednesday, I don't have my meeting, but I'm also have plans that day regardless. So I can't even do the DT if you did it. So that's the point I'm making. Like,
I'll check with Larry because I know. Listen, I selected Wednesdays because it was the most convenient day for me with my work schedule and me traveling every other week like I do. So I chose Wednesdays for that. But now I can probably pivot to Thursdays. But I don't know if Thursdays work for Larry. He typically has stuff with his family on Thursdays. So when am I doing this, bro?
That's what I'm saying, yo. Like, if you're good with Wednesdays, that's fine. Just I'm not gonna always be there. That's heavily circumstantial on certain days of the year. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna make every DDT, especially on Wednesdays. But you give me a Tuesday or a Thursday,
Lionel
or Friday,
said,
maybe.
I'm not gonna be there for every time you have a baby. Okay, that's just not. That's just not.
That's all I said.
That's not. You know,
You can't
I'm
do
gonna
the
miss some
DDT.
things.
No, you can't. Don't.
This my baby. Okay. This my baby, Lionel. This my baby. Okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah, this is my baby, and it misses Uncle Lionel because Uncle Lionel not in their life ever.
You picked that day though.
Uncle Lawrence too.
You picked that day. That's your fault.
I can't.
You picked a day that I inconveniently can't make it, and that's my fault.
Listen,
You
nah,
know-
you know what? Hold on.
No,
You know,
no,
no. You know what? You know what's BS? You know why what you're saying is BS? Because it's fine if you can't make DDTs. What's your excuse for the call-in streams, Lionel? That's a Tuesday. What's up? That's every Tuesday. Nah, what's up?
I go to the gym. That's not. I literally go to the gym.
Y'all see what I deal with, yo? Y'all see what I deal with, bro?
Yo, I get out of work,
Lionel,
and I go to the gym.
Lionel, a call-in, you can pull up and act like, come on, man. Come on, man. It's hot.
That's
It's
weird, though.
okay, bro. It's okay.
Me in the gym.
Let me guess.
talking
Let me
on a
guess.
call?
Let me guess. I make it Thursdays. Yo, I go to the I go get sushi on Thursdays, yo. That's my sushi day.
Nah, but Fridays it might be a thing. I might learn how to swim, so that might be.
Look at you. But I gotta navigate Lionel's schedule, bro. I
No,
gotta
told you,
navigate
I'm a
around
busy
Lionel's
guy.
schedule.
Did I not say I'm a busy guy?
This man said I'm a busy
Did I
guy.
not say
I
that?
go to the gym. I got my meeting. I'm learning how to swim.
Swimming is life saving, bro. What are you talking about?
I can't, bro.
Yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Am I wrong? Me not learning to swim that's how I die. No, I'm not. There's no podcast for me.
They
That's
asking for your workout routine that you miss in every call-in stream, bro. What you got going on, man?
I try to do a little bit of everything. I try to do a little bit of everything. Honestly.
Vague.
Okay.
Very vague. Right.
No, it's usually chest, back, shoulders.
I got people who be in the gym as they call in. That's all I'm saying.
It's not. How long is it?
Yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
That's true, but I feel weird talking like
All right,
out loud.
I lost y'all for a second. Anyway, we'll move on.
Yeah, do that.
Appreciate the take, Crow. Let's get Fallen Shinobi in here, and this will probably be our last caller before I give my take. Shinobi, you there?
Oh yeah, you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man?
That's all right. So, I'm kind of on the fence, or I was, so I was just kind of listening to everybody back and forth. But I'm gonna have to choose Roger. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Extreme diff, regardless. But I had something else I was trying to call on the call-in stream about, but ended up having to leave before. I'm a Ravens fan, man. Not only did y'all take our coach, y'all, Jim Harbaugh, before he left,
I see
signed a freaking 3-year deal to Mark Andrews, who's on the decline, and is like, cool, it's fine. And as soon as he goes to the Giants, he signs our up and coming tight end Isaiah Likely.
Hey man, that's the game. That's the Godfather, bro. That's how you do it.
No. He did that for a reason. He was like, I don't want Mark Andrews. I'd rather have Likely. I know I'm out at the end of the season. I'm gonna see what I can do. Man, that's some underplaying stuff right there, man.
I would believe you wholeheartedly if not for the fact that he wasn't in control of his contract. You know what I mean? Like he didn't have an out. He had to get fired for this.
So what you're telling me right now is that regardless of how the year went, the owner said they were done with Harbaugh regardless. And he knew that, especially how the year went. But you're telling me that those could be like, hey, sign Andrews something good. It's cool.
Man.
Within the back of his mind that he really wants Likely.
Hey man.
And then he's like, cool, I'll just see what I could trade for him.
That's the game, bro. Y'all
I'm
got
just saying, man.
y'all got wait, no, y'all didn't. Y'all got old boy from the Bengals, man.
Oh, yeah, we got Hutchinson. To be honest, I'd rather have Crosby, but apparently his knee ain't there.
It's not Hutchinson. It's what's his face?
Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah. Hey, it doesn't matter.
Get your white boys right, man.
Bro, let them go, bro. I told you last time I talked to you, if you gonna take before the trade and everything, I said if you gonna take my coach, we gonna need Scatterboo. You took our coach, we're Scatterboo out, man.
He with us still. That's the game.
He could be. We got rid of Mitchell. He's gonna need a guy behind. We need a guy behind Henry. That's why I wanted Scatterboo. But I'm gonna leave it there, man.
All right, Shinobi. You have a good night, man.
All right, you too. Bye.
All right. Is that Mario moving because he know what to do? Hold on. Mario, you alive, bro?
Oh, hello?
There we go. What's going on, man?
There it is.
Missed it. Oh my god, I was in the wrong. I was in the wrong VC. Holy crap.
You're good, bro. You good. Who you got with diff and why? 1 minute, man. I'm trying to wrap up.
Okay. Okay, I think okay. So this is, I guess, Rock. This is Roger, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because like this is a hard one, because like we're using Prime Roger, not God Belly Roger, right? So,
Correct.
oh, this is a hard one, because like the thing about both of them is like both of them are strong, very very strong. And for Rocks, even without knowing or like using too much, he was able to do that much with only his hockey. Like he took out the Gate of Justice, he took out an Admiral, Clash of Harald, but I would still have to give it to Roger. Like, because like one, like that on God Valley, that was probably Rox's peak or what he can do at his best. Because like we're only using that version, right? Not Reverse, just like that version of Rox. And I feel like that version of Rox have the potential to grow much stronger, like Roger or Garb during that time, because like they wasn't in their prime, but I would say Rock was, because like that was the last time we see him, or like that's like that's the time where he died, right? So like that is his peak. So like people would all assume like that's his prime. And for Roger, maybe even though he needed guard help to fight rocks, that's a Dome Reverse rock. So like it's not normal rock. So and both of them aren't in their primes yet still. So I do feel like Prime Roger would be able to compete with a Dome Reverse rocks. Much how do I say it? He wouldn't need help in fighting a Dom Reverse Rocks. Would that make sense? Because like he would be more knowledgeable with his hockey. He would be more experienced in his fighting more battle experience, and he would have more control over like maybe like, because we still don't know how critical mass work, but maybe he could like balance it out, because like even now with Gabon with Conqueror's hockey, without knowing critical mass, was able to cut Somers and kind of like stop his regeneration. So I feel like if Roger and Garb not in their primes, even though they tag team Rocks, was able to use critical mass to a point where it completely disintegrate Rocks. I feel like his prime, he could do so much more than what we saw on God Valley. You get what I'm saying? So like it would still be extreme diff either way. I'm not saying like it's a mid diff or something. It's still extreme diff. Rocks is still crazy, and I would feel like we hasn't really seen Rocks how to show his like what, like we don't know what Rocks truly can do, because like we only see that much of him, and he wasn't really showing off what he could like do at his maximum potential during that time. So like Downward versus a version that we get that he wasn't in control of. So like he could like be berserk, like it's a berserker form. So like I feel like I wouldn't see that as what Rocks can do, but like he showed it, but it's just like it wouldn't how to say this? It wouldn't be the same way Rocks would did if he was in control of his body. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it does to me. So you said
So
you got
like I'm gonna give it
Roger.
to
You
Rock.
said extreme diff.
Yeah, extreme diff Roger.
Mario, appreciate the take,
Yeah.
and you were basically the deciding vote. It was like a swing vote there. That was this gave Roger a 12-10 lead, man. So
Oh god damn.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm sorry, Rocks fans. I'm just I don't know, like it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
All right. Appreciate the take, Mario.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
All right. I guess it's on me to give my take. I mean, y'all know who the GOAT is, bro. It's Roger. I'm going Roger. It's Roger, bro.
My boy.
The actual Pirate King, not this false, fictional. We trying to make this man the Pirate King. He was never no Pirate King, man. All right.
That was his era, bro.
No, I don't care. He was never no Pirate King. He wasn't never no Pirate King, man. Stop it. Stop it. Wasn't never no Pirate King. There's one Pirate King. It's Roger, the gold one. All right? The boy. And I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Lawrence ain't go far enough, low key. Be real with you. Because last I checked, Roger did whatever he wanted during Rox's era. Even if it meant pulling up to Rox's island and getting in his face and doing what he want. Breaking all the rules, putting his feet up on his couch. Didn't matter. Roger did what he wanted, no matter whose era it was. All right?
Rox did what he wanted too.
Big facts.
Rox was having his way before he died.
Was he?
He was.
Was he really, Toby?
He was.
Because last I checked, he was trying to be the king of the world, man.
Bro, he was having his way on the way to his goal.
He was trying to be king of the world, man.
Yeah,
he was trying to protect his loved ones, man.
What's harder, taking over the world that the government owns or finding the treasure?
Taking over the world. But
exactly.
One person accomplished that goal, man. You feel me?
Man.
Other one ain't come close, man.
Hey, man, there's a reason why Blackbeard and Luffy are going to be equals, bro, at the very top. Mm-hmm. Both of their goals are very, very hard.
Listen, man, it's one Pirate King, man. Roger put belt to ass, man.
You're right, but don't act like Rox wasn't dominant, all right?
Belt to ass, man. Put it this way.
Oh, come on.
And I don't want to disrespect Odin. I don't want to do all that. But we got dudes in the same rung in Kaido's eyes as Odin. And we saw what Roger did to Odin.
Yo, bro.
Out the way, youngin'. I got real folk to deal with.
Odin is a weird case because he scarred Kaido so bad to where he's still like getting PTSD. He's weaker than Whitebeard. He's weaker than Roger. So it's like, bro, like, hold on. You trying to do the Odin thing? We seen what Roger did to Whitebeard and Roger.
What he do?
Both of them.
What he do?
Forget the middleman.
What
stuff.
He do?
We seen the direct interaction.
What he do?
Man, he put both of them on their butt, man.
Listen, with help. With help.
Wait, what?
With help.
He put them both down. He sat them down.
Okay, and if Roger was Dami Reversi, what would Brox be dealing with? He'd have been sat down too.
As an argument? That's
yeah, man. He'd have been sat the same.
I'm on my leg timing today. He didn't get no boost.
And if Lawrence is right, all that learning, he ain't even do that. So he not even reaching critical mass in time. He don't got the mental capacity to do it like Roger did.
That's just trolling, guys.
Nah. Listen, I sat up here. I heard y'all talking about. I heard 6 consecutive Rocks picks, man. Disrespectful. Yeah, out your mind, man.
No, hey. The last time Rocks and Roger went face to face, what happened?
Roger did what he felt like.
No, he didn't.
Listen,
that boy was stubborn.
You never saw Roger and Rocks ever fight.
Listen,
ever.
I saw Roger. Hold on. I saw Roger do everything. Hold on, Lionel. Hold on, Lionel. I saw Roger do everything in his power to incite a fight with Rocks, and Rocks ain't swing on that man. I seen it.
Oh,
I seen it.
We're not trying to hear that.
This your island. This your bar. This your girl. I don't care. I do what I want, man. Who got critical mass, Toby? Who got critical mass? Critical mass.
NBA Finals, most pressure, most hardest opponents. Who performed the best?
Roger. No. Yes. Hold on. When it came down to it, what happened to Rocks? Rocks got in the clutch. Toby, in the clutch. Toby, in the clutch. Rocks got Dami reversing. In the clutch, Roger unlocked a new version of hockey to put Rocks out of his misery. So don't tell me who performed better at God Valley.
You gotta give it to Roger. You can't say that.
Stop it.
Rocks was more of a threat.
Stop it. Cool.
He had to get Dami reversing. He had to.
And Roger handled it. Dami reversing came through, and Roger was the one who had to handle that.
That's narrative.
Because he's seen it happen already. He's seen it happen. You can learn.
Yeah,
that's
come on now. Freest man on the sea, strongest man on the sea. To be the freest means you the strongest.
Hey, somebody had to go down for that to happen. Somebody had to go down for that to happen.
Listen, and who had to take him down?
Why? No, what you're forgetting? Why the government felt that Rocks was more of a threat than Roger? Because Rocks was actually going towards attacking Emo. Roger wasn't.
Here's the difference, Lionel. Here's the difference.
It's the same thing with Dragon. Why is Dragon the most? You have the Yonkos here, but Dragon, who didn't show anything at all compared to the Yonkos, the most dangerous man in the world. All we know, Kai's the most dangerous. Big Mom's most dangerous. Whitebeard's most dangerous. No, and even all of them, they viewed Dragon as the most dangerous in the world currently. Why? Because he's actually going towards the world government and Emo. That's what Dragon was doing. But off panel, what we're seeing is killing them over Dragon. I'm not saying they are over Dragon. I'm saying that if you're going after Emo, Emo's going to target you specifically because you're going after him specifically. Just like Luffy.
Listen.
And other people. They're equally stronger than him.
Emo knew better, man.
Going after him, Emo's going to target you, period.
Emo knew better.
Hey.
He knew better.
Nah, man.
He knew better. Roger do what he want, man.
Argue the narrative. Argue the narrative. You know I'm right.
Roger do what he want. Emo couldn't stop Big Roger, man.
Rocks walked in and walked out. How you let that happen?
He ran away. He was on the run.
Nah, man. You let him.
He was out.
Why you let him go?
See, this is what I mean. We're not gonna act like Rocks walked into this place, said, "Hey, man, I'm coming back," and then walked out. He ran, bro. It's not he ain't running.
Nah, he walked out. He walked out with his
chest out. And then when it was time to show work, what happened? Emu casually defeated him. Casually. Nah, Toby, talk that ish, bro. When it came down to it, what happened? Emu casually defeated Rocks. Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no?
This isn't. No. You're right,
bro.
but this isn't.
So what we talking about?
Rocks. This is Emu.
No, but you giving Rocks credit for talking big stuff to Emu. When it came down to it, the man got put casually. Yes or no? So don't give him feats for talking to a dude. I've seen Luffy talk big shit to freaking Whitebeard pre-time skip, bro. Talking don't mean nothing. When it came down to it, the man got Dami reversing and he had to cry for help on Roger's behalf, bruh. In the clutch.
Roger wouldn't have had to cry. He wouldn't have to cry if Roger was him. Roger would have simply did it,
Stop it, bro. Listen, I'm being disrespectful. Rocks don't deserve that. But when I was listening to y'all try to tell me that Rocks is over Rogers, out your mind, bro. Out your mind.
Rocks over Roger, man.
Out your mind.
He was more dominant in a more stacked era.
Stop it.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. Roger era is when these dudes became prime, Toby.
Yeah,
man.
What we talking about?
We had the most names in that era, man.
Nah, bro.
Most names,
and they was just pups when they was fighting then. When Roger was dominating, they was actually in their prime, man. The narrator told you that.
Hey, man. Roger had to sneak in and sneak out when it came to Big Mom, man.
Stop
Rocks looked Emu in the eyes. He saw them vampire eyes, man.
Don't get twisted. No. Don't disrespect Roger. Tell you right now, Roger is scared of nobody. Period.
Man.
Don't get that twisted. Don't get that twisted. Roger's scared of nobody.
Roger, man.
I didn't say that. Don't disrespect Roger, bro.
I'ma go.
He's not scared, but man.
I'ma go high diff.
He didn't want to sleep with Big Mom. That's it. That's it, bro. He was ducking. Like, nah.
Roger
ain't gonna fight. But she might try to do stuff.
Rocks would have walked in there and had his way, man. The whole island.
I got a wrap, but this was fun. I'm gonna add the vote so people know what it is. You know what I'm saying? 13-10. Good fight though. I'm not mad at that.
Real good fight.
Good fight. DDT will return. I got to work on scheduling and making that work. It won't be next week, probably the week after that. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm glad the twins were able to make it. I'm glad y'all were able to hear from the twins. I know they went on much longer than the 1 minute they had, but I thought we had two really good, really close matchups. I mean, I guess Whitebeard versus Harald wasn't that close, but it was like all extreme diff choices for that one.
Wait, sorry, who won the Whitebeard and Harald one?
Oh, Whitebeard won like 18-7.
Whitebeard.
But it was like it was all extreme diff choices though. It was like
it was all like,
it's fair. All of them are extreme diff. Regardless of it, it's extreme diff to me.
Listen, man.
But yeah, Master, I'm not gonna be here next DDT. I'm sorry.
Damn, I'm giving you 2 weeks, bro.
My meeting. What did we just have the
Hold
conversation?
on. I'm gonna talk to Larry about moving the DDTs to Thursdays, bro. I'm gonna see.
Thursdays maybe, but Wednesdays you already know, bro. Just give me the heads up. You already know.
All right. But all right, y'all. Like the stream if you haven't already. Become a tiered member on the server so that you can join DDTs and call in streams and things like that. We'll see y'all on Monday. We did get a $2 super chat from Reggie J. It says W stream with the fire emoji and fist. # like the stream. Yeah, like the stream, everybody. But yeah, man, this was a lot of fun. Twins, I hope y'all can make it more often, whether they're call-ins or DDTs. And see y'all